Welcome to another D&D session. I'm Anthony, I'm the DM. I run games of Dungeons and Dragons on the Games and Geekery Discord server, and today we are playing Twisted Tales of the Spire. We're on episode 20, I think, actually. Yeah, so I need to fix that afterwards because I thought it was 19. Oh well. So, hello and welcome to those of you who are listening. Would the players please like to introduce their characters?
I'll start. I'm Olden. I am the detective. I have been on the Spire for quite some time, and now I am caught up in something that seems to not be necessarily what I normally do, but this is something I'm sticking with, apparently. So, let's have some fun with that.
You gotta see it through. You got a mystery to solve.
There's a mystery afoot!
Indeed. Alright. Day. We are...
Oh.
Go ahead, mate.
Oh, no, you go, dude. Sorry.
I am Pietro Gerson, an oil-based plasmoid creation by Clockwork Soul Sorcerer.
Mm-hmm.
It's just casually walking up the side of the spire itself.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of works out when you're stupid sticky.
You're like one of those window cling toys, except, in reverse. You're going up instead of down.
And was seeing it as basically that one stubborn sticky thing on their shoe that they can't get rid of.
Okay then. Who's next? Yvette?
Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry. I was, jeez. Hello.
Geez.
I'm...
Sorry.
I'm playing Yvette Le Blue Fleur. Our party vampire. And kind of the reason why, I probably could have thought of a better intro than that.
The reason why the party's in this mess?
Yeah, I guess so. That'd be fair.
A little bit.
But, hey, jeez, I'm sorry. I'm struggling a little bit. Yeah, she's getting up this with no problem though. Just like straight up walking
Mm-hmm.
Across the side of the building. I mean, that's the best intro I think I can muster before I blunder and say something
That's okay.
dumb.
It's fair, mate.
So, that's everyone except our brand new player.
Wait, would I ask the DM in DMs? What would that make sense?
I have a plan. But yeah,
Cool. I'll stick to your plan. Your plans are usually quite good.
But yeah,
I'm Paddy Pat. I'm playing a character that you do not know yet.
indeed.
Yeah.
We're gonna leave it at that. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Probably better you wait until the game to introduce it anyway.
Yeah. Make more sense.
Yep.
Woot woot.
Be interesting how you're going to be introduced while we're on the side of the outside of the spire itself. That is, thousands of feet tall.
Anthony has a plan.
I do.
I've got a plan, says putting on bungee jumps.
No, I'm just joking.
All right. So, what happened last time we played?
Oh God, where do we even begin?
at the beginning of the last episode?
I believe after we brought back Geppetto, we started to try and figure out what to do.
You brought back Geppetto, right?
Yep. And,
Okay.
and we couldn't figure out what the hell we're trying to do.
Yeah.
Until we finally nailed on to basically going into the rumor that Aldrin found, and potentially stealing a door.
Okay.
But it was judged that due to us not knowing, we'll need to do research and, a bit of sneak to figure out what the hell the weapons even are, or if the rumor's just a rumor.
Yeah. So you're yeah. But you want to make sure that you can get them before the Sanguinites do, before your enemies do.
Yeah, because if it's highly likely if they do, they'll likely reduce the majority of the party to paste. And Pietro is probably as fuel.
I think best case scenario, if they end up getting it, they destroy it. But I have a feeling that if they end up getting it, they're just going to use it against us at some point, which is not good. We don't know what's up there. It could be like a nuke. The Krutha could have built a nuke. We don't know, but it could be.
Then that would be a case of mutually assured destruction.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess we.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Who knows? Maybe it's just a bunch of funny-looking guns. Maybe it's not a big deal. Maybe we could just be making a big hoopla about this.
I mean, to be fair, it depends on how well vampires react to nukes.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. I guess we haven't really.
It is radiant. It is radiant energy, literally.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
I guess we haven't really considered the socio-political factors that really determine.
Right. So Alder's next project is to build a nuke.
nuclear bomb.
So anyway, you are currently trying to climb up the outside of the spire in order to get to the top of the spire and figure out how to get into this vault or whatever that contains the weapon. The power to control the spire, basically.
Yeah.
All right.
Right. So we're climbing up.
Yep.
I think that's where we left off. Like we were just getting out, and we were just starting
beginning to scale the side of the building. Yes.
Yeah, essentially.
Including a character that is no longer with us. A mechanical girl called Penelope.
Oh, she stayed with the baby.
No, her other character, the angel character, stayed.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Because she had 3 characters.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we could say she stayed with the baby.
Now
For continuity's sake.
I have a plan.
Cool.
It's going to be kind of funny and kind of mean.
Okay, Murdoch.
So, she's using the climbing claws that she's had installed to climb up the side of the building. The rest of you...
Aren't they...
Sorry?
Are they still technically prototypes?
They've just been installed, so yes, I guess so.
Anyway, Rowland.
Yeah,
Sorry.
believe it or not, I did at one point consider having them just fail. But this will be funnier.
Fair enough.
So, as you're climbing up the building, a creature comes scuttling out of a vent right above where Penelope is climbing. This startles Penelope, causing her to lose her grip and fall. She slides down some of the external ridges for a little way. Do any of you want to try and catch her?
Yeah, I imagine Pietro would, because, you know, one of the last allies Pietro knows.
Oh, that's gonna be... I think we might be forgetting how heavy Penelope is a little bit.
Yes.
So
This is going to be a very high DC. Pietro, go ahead and make an athletics check to try and prevent the robot from falling.
Alright.
I guess for continuity's sake, I guess Yvette will try too, since she is Penelope's friend.
Mm-hmm. No.
My athletics is literally a 0.
Uh-huh. Yep. Pietro Pietro tries to grab, but the end of the pseudopod that he reaches for her with just sort of tears off.
Oh, that was
Luckily he doesn't see pain.
Athletics?
Yes, athletics.
Okay.
Yeah.
18.
Nope, not good enough.
Oh, just too... Yeah.
Suspected that...
She continues to slide and scream, saying, "Help me, you bastards!" But, yeah, she wrenches out of your grip as well, Yvette. And
yeah, I guess she's just too heavy and going down too fast.
And her ghost, of course, can't do anything about it except try to grab at her and fail, and as the robot plummets off the edge, screaming, the ghost finds it as she reaches 500 feet away. The ghost finds herself pulled down with her, since she halts the robot and can't actually go too far.
Yeah.
Ooh, that was oh god, that's gotta be
I imagine we'll hear eventually a faint.
I don't even know if we hear that because we're so high up. Right? Because like
you might see the occasional spark as she bounces off lower parts of the spire, because it does sort of, it's not a vertical drop, it is wider at the bottom than it is at the top.
Yeah, that's fair. So it's more of like a thin pyramid, sort of.
Yes,
right?
It's a spire. It's a big needle.
Yeah.
And eventually you see like a dust cloud as she hits the ground.
Yeah.
That's gotta be some pretty heavy impact.
You just hear the creature that caused this. Just go, oops. That wasn't meant to happen. Oh well. And I'll just start climbing again.
Yeah, that's just kind of looking at this like in a mix of like, it's just like shock and a little bit of, oh my god, I've forgotten how high up we are. That is super, super dangerous. And that was my friend. I guess they are dead.
Okay. I mean, to be fair, she can't really be dead, right? I mean, She's a robot.
As long as her components survived, she could be put back together.
And I highly
Yeah,
doubt
how
she
the
fell into like
components would
acid
survive.
or something.
I would think that with hearing of the of the creature speaking and suckling up, Pietro, in kind of an involuntary thought, just kind of start racing up the tower after that thing.
Pierre, don't go too fast. whatever did that is still around.
I thought the thing that did it is talking to us right now.
What?
Mm-hmm.
What?
It's only in your head. Like you just hear it just in your head, like
In your
telepathically.
head.
Like, wait, I
Didn't mean to do that.
Then yeah, seeing up, Pietro looks around, genuinely confused. Like, did you guys say anything?
No. Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
Well, there goes the hope of the resistance.
What?
If you remember, Penelope was part of the hope of resistance.
Hey, we can still salvage things.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
She's
worst
down
case
there.
scenario, she's now a martyr, and that, from what I remember, those usually work well when it comes to resistances and rebellions.
Mm-hmm. People need
Yeah,
to
we
die
could
for
always
the cause.
we could always just say that.
Hmm.
And we
Died
know
in
where she
combat.
is. We might be able to salvage something later.
Also, whoever you are, can you get the hell out of my head? I don't like people poking my head.
Yeah, I imagine that's why Pietro sort of asked, did anyone say anything? Because Pietro hasn't really experienced someone talking in its head.
Except when you're sharing information with one of your other cells.
Yeah. But I imagine Pietro will be able to tell the difference
Oh, yeah.
when between talking to a copy and talking to another person.
Yes.
I thought it was more like your brains just come together so you instantly know what they knew. I didn't think it was actually like talking.
Yes.
Fair enough.
That's the difference. So,
Anyways, what the hell was that? I don't think I've ever seen a creature like that.
it's sort of insectile, sort of lizardy, multiple limbed. You have seen some creatures like this.
I might have not. I know what you're talking about, but I came later, so I not had.
You'll be aware of it. Go on.
Is this a Kruthek?
Are you going to ask?
maybe. But are you gonna ask? That's the question. Yeah.
Did you say you're still climbing up the tower?
They are.
We're all still technically climbing up the tower.
I'm mute.
What?
So we might want to get up the tower before we start asking questions.
Yeah,
Just in case
that's
so we don't
probably.
end up like that.
Oh yeah, definitely. I think maybe I'll postpone my my question.
Save the questions for later. Climb now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, even though I have spider climb, I'm not taking any chances.
Hmm. Fair enough.
Yeah, we can ask questions when there's ground underneath our feet.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Then yeah, so tucking that thought away of who the hell was talking, starts to continue to climb.
You'd see the thing. I mean, I'm sure you'd be a little bit curious about why it's also climbing the building, wouldn't you?
Oh yeah. Then looks like, why are you climbing the tower?
None of your
Let's go.
business.
Wait, none
That
of
is a very fair response.
Oh. She just kind of rolls her
Why are
eyes
you
at the
guys climbing the
sass.
tower?
Because the magic man told us
An
to.
invasive prick.
Well, do you look back to whoever's talking?
Yeah, he'd be looking down because just courtesy to look at people when you're telepathically talking to them.
Yes.
And from your perspective, you see essentially a blob of walking oil.
Mm-hmm.
It looked like a formed human.
To be fair, you're a blob of climbing oil.
You've seen some of these oozlings around.
Mm.
He's not unique anymore.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You're not exactly special.
I know, with the whole indication that multiple copies.
You probably assume that it's one of Sludge's minions.
Yeah, just one of his minions. I've seen a couple of you before. You're nothing special.
I guess they work for Smudge.
Sludge. No, they don't work for
Sludge.
They don't work for Sludge. No.
They know of Sludge.
They know of Sludge.
Hmm.
When you live in the... Yeah, they work in the same circles.
Ooh.
As it were.
Mm.
I'm just trying to find
Underworld
a... Yeah.
You're just trying to find a what?
I'm trying to... Where did I leave the... I had a good... No, never mind. Sorry, forget about it.
So, you're all climbing up?
Yep.
And, as you get closer to the top, it looks like some of the security has been beefed up. Access to the external gardens now seems to be guarded.
They must have figured out that we got in that way last time. That's going to be a problem.
Yeah.
How many people are there?
How many people guarding?
Guards can we see? Yes.
You can see 2 heavily armored guards.
I'm gonna try this. It feels mean.
Is there a ledge that I can use to hide, get out, be out of the way?
The gardens are horizontal, so yes, they're
Yeah.
ledges.
Gonna blend in with the walls and use
Use your chameleonic ability.
yeah, and then use Mage Hand to make a distraction to distract the guards.
So you have advantage on your stealth check.
Yeah.
Go on then.
Stealth is
D20 plus 9 with advantage.
Oh yeah, forget that. Sneaky boy.
Mm-hmm.
Right, D20. Yes.
So as you're approaching the gardens from underneath, you will see this creature blend into the colour of the spire itself and become practically invisible unless you're looking right at him.
Then, yeah, Pietro is absolutely puzzled. Because we're still trying to figure out what the hell this thing is. It's able to talk, somehow it's able to talk in people's heads, and now it's just up and vanished.
I don't get a good feeling about this, whatever it is.
Yeah, he also managed to escape the view of the people climbing up behind him.
Right.
Oh, also, if you wanted to get a good idea of what Yvette looks like, I can do a description. But I've also worked on a new Hero Forge too.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
Presumably she's not currently covered in blood.
No, no, that's just for the aesthetic. Just for the Hero Forge.
Mm-hmm.
But just otherwise, 5'6", white hair, red eyes, kind of blue clothing.
I like the fact that Pietro's Hero Forge has a mustache.
I thought it connected back to the worker.
Nice.
You know, some new aspects.
Yeah.
And I thought it made sense for the face to go for almost like a mannequin look.
Mm-hmm. Face look.
Yeah, it's really good.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry to, distract.
No, that's cool. That's cool.
Cool, yeah. Is there anything I can see that would I could use Mage Hand to like make some noise or a distraction to get the guards away from the? Wait, what is the door like? Is it just guards in front of the door, or is it like a?
It's like a French
What's the
window.
entrance like? Yeah. Cool. Is there anything I can see that would be an ample distraction? That's it. That I could manipulate.
Yeah, there'll be plant pots and a couple of different gardening tools still left out there.
Yeah.
If you wanted to make some noise.
Yeah, Mage Hand to knock like a couple plant pots over.
Who goes there? Show yourself.
And then he'll use that to sneak through.
So you're going to climb up and around, and as they step forward and slightly away from the door, you're going to approach the door from above. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're gonna have to do a sleight of hand check to see if you can quietly open the door.
Sleight of hand. +3.
Okay. So, the rest of you, how stealthy are you?
I've got to roll her up, but she's pretty stealthy. That's going to be a +9 to stealth.
+9.
17. Not the greatest, but it could have been worse.
Mm-hmm.
15.
Ooh, let's hope that... let's hope that they aren't making active checks. Ooh, let's really hope they're not making active checks.
I mean, I can add 5 to that, but that's 15.
If you want to.
Yeah, I'm just going to use Flash of Genius.
Good
That might be
idea.
a good call, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, at least I know what stat I'm going to invest in next time.
Let's see.
I'm doing a lot more sneaking than I thought I would.
Let's see how they do in looking for you.
Because after all, they were alerted, so now they're actively trying to search.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Stop! What's there?
On.
Happens when you make people jumpy.
Ooh. One of them's very observant.
Oh shit.
And so they will go. There they are. Stop right there.
Can I
criminal
get a
scum.
wait? Can I get a save from that guy?
Can you do what? You want to get a?
Can I get a save from him?
What kind of save?
Let me double check. I think I would just have this ready.
Dex Conway's.
God damn it!
Oh, okay. Hold on. Spell for
That spell. I hate you, D&D Beyond, so much.
Yeah, me too. Anyway, Constitution save. All right.
There we go.
He gets a 6.
Ooh.
All right, cool. I'm gonna warp him away from us.
And how far? An unoccupied space of your choice that you can see within 90. So I'm assuming you're going to teleport him.
As far away as possible.
Okay. And so.
Like out of our way, so we can pretty much just keep running past them. Or them.
Yep. So he teleports away from the spire, 90 feet away from the spire, and then plummets to his death.
Oh wait, doesn't it say it has to be on a surface?
Yeah, it has to be on a
liquid?
surface. Because I originally was going to do
wait.
that. I was like, that'd be
The
me.
space must be on a surface or a liquid that can support the target. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
That's my original idea, was to just warp him over the edge of the spire. But I was like, no, that's not
Well,
nice.
Can't do
You
that.
can-
with
But
the
I can't do
spell.
it anyway.
So you teleport him to one of the lower fins, 90 feet down. He's going to have to make a. Yep. He slips on the inclined surface of this fin, and whoop, 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 ah!
Yeah, I guess that's fair.
I didn't hear
Supported
anything,
away,
you
but
guys.
it is slippery.
So still ended up was dead.
We don't know that. I can't hear him. I'm running.
The other, the guy
You
that's,
know,
the guy that's still on the on the garden platform is pointing his crossbow this way and that, going, "Come out, show yourself!"
Can I do something here?
Yeah, go for it.
Well, vicious mockery.
Vicious mockery.
I think it's probably a good idea we take this last guy out just in case he's like.
In this case, it's viscous mockery. Ha ha.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get it?
Yeah, I get it.
So
Okay,
you,
yeah,
So you do
I-
2d4 psychic damage to the dude.
Yep. And it's like, you're awfully overpaid for a rather lousy guard.
Killer.
You get paid minimum wage. Peasant.
Your armor looks stupid! Ha! Okay, so you do 7 points of damage to him.
Yeah.
Roll initiative, guys.
I know. No, I should have done that. But at the same time, I thought it makes it's more interesting to fight. Because seriously,
Okay.
running away from the fight.
You gotta be shitting me.
D20 plus nothing.
Hopefully he gets like below 6.
Flash of Genius again.
Ah, piss.
Hey.
Well, you can flash with genius.
That
here,
can be
that's right.
12. That's still doing it.
Any skill check, right?
Oh.
Yep.
All right. I didn't know you could do that. That's cool.
Initiative is skill
But
check.
man, what an ass initiative roll for most of us.
So Rob gets 22. Your new friend gets 22. The knight gets 14. Pietro is on 9.
Hey, there's no point in wasting Flash then.
Alden on 7.
I'll see.
An event on 6.
Hey, but at least he had disadvantage on his next attack.
Yes, he does.
Yeah, that's why I thought it was a good idea.
It's a great idea, yeah.
Yeah.
Range.
This might end badly though if we give him the chance to call for help.
Mm-hmm.
That could not be good.
Yeah,
I mean, if
That's
they're
why-
easily going to call, his partner kind of is, you know.
Well, I mean, he could run out and alert the other guards on the other side if there are any.
he
But
could.
are we
He could.
in front of them
And
technically?
the
You have
door,
to get past us to run over.
and the door is open.
Yeah.
And if the noise of combat is too loud, people might be alerted anyway. So, see if you can take him out quickly and quietly. Rob, what are you going to do? You're still hidden at the moment.
Would I be able to use Mage Hand just to push him off?
It's not an attack.
Hold on. Hold on.
Because
Let me check.
can spell. It's an at will. I can cast it at will. So
You can
I
use
just
your
think-
action to control a hand. You can use your hand to manipulate an object, open an unlocked door or container, stow or retrieve an item from an open container, or pour the contents out of a vial. You can't attack, activate magic items, or carry more than 10 pounds. It does not say you can't use shove.
Fair enough.
Yeah, because shove isn't an attack. It's a thing you're doing.
Exactly.
Fair enough.
Listen to the coast is stupid.
Yeah.
I summon spectral slap. Wait, what? Ah! Oh!
And it's the Legadum mage hand, right? It's the invisible one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he's what am I getting? Ah! I can't see who's slapping me. It's truly a spectral slap.
So,
Exactly.
The mage hand needs
I mean,
to do a strength check with advantage.
Oh, that's a good name for a spell. I should write that down.
The spectral slap. It's just
Yeah.
Now, funnily enough, the Baldur's Gate 3 version of Mage Hand can do a slap attack.
Yeah, it's just not very good, and you'd never really use it.
Yeah.
It's like what I think it's 1d4 points of bludgeoning damage if we're being generous. I have a feeling it's 1 though,
20.
if I remember correctly.
I think that
Yeah.
will.
To be fair, that matches up.
Not sure why it would get a +1, but 19 works.
Strength check.
But the Mage Hand's
Oh yeah, 19. Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, I think it's weird that it says activate magic items.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'm assuming that would be things like pressing the button on a rod of the immovable rod type thing. You know?
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Or if you had like the whole, the good old 2 bags of holding trick.
I mean,
and
but they
just
can
store 'em
press-
inside.
Like, I think we don't activate a bag of holding. You just use a bag of holding.
Yeah, you just use it.
Yeah, you just open it and then you toss another bag of holding inside, and then kablamo, you got like a D&D version of a fertilizer bomb.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we need 2 people who can use Mage Hand to blow people up from a distance.
Sort of.
Good to know.
Hello, honey.
Contested strength.
So, his strength check. Yep.
Yeah.
You would have had advantage on that because you were invisible. But
Do you want me to
yeah, you can roll again, see if you get better than 19, but you're probably not gonna.
throw?
Nope.
Yeah.
19's the best. And he gets an 11. So he gets shoved over the edge as he's looking around this narrow garden. And also...
I was about to scream on getting people's attention.
Well done, combat over.
that
I
went
mean, to
well.
be fair, it's the Spire. I assume there's a lot of screaming constantly.
Yeah, then there's also the noise of machinery, noise of
The occasional noise of someone shooting a gun.
Yeah.
We got to remember we're on the upper levels though, and that's a lot less frequent. Maybe on the
Occasional noise
lower
of the
levels.
sanguines torturing people, but everybody pretends like they don't hear it.
Mhm.
who knows.
Anywho's it, let's run.
Let's make our way out of here. Get to,
Making our way downtown. Also, I forgot I did introduce myself. He's Olden is pretty much like a big blue guy wearing a trench coat. He
Cool.
currently has goggles on. I never have a good frame of reference for him.
Is it a bit like Beast, kind of Beast X-Men vibe?
No, more like Alien Big Blue.
Yeah.
oh,
Got ya.
And I've told a couple people they always think of the one bounty hunter from Star Wars. I'm like,
Bad Kane.
yes, but not really.
Yeah, I've kind of imagined him, like, at least in my kind of like, I thought he's a bit like wider, you know. No offense, like kind of like the big, like kind of like a little bit more like burly kind of type, but like not like
Yeah, I can. Yeah, originally the idea is just he's a power swap version of God. See, I can't remember my reference now. It's been so long.
It's fine.
Oh well.
yeah,
But
but
yeah, that's pretty much him.
Yvette coming over the side of the edge. She's gonna look at it's I don't even think we know
there
his
we go.
name yet.
Yeah, you don't.
She's just gonna look at their new
Friend.
I guess friend. Well, I mean, she doesn't really know. He kind of murdered the other friend indirectly, but I mean, they lost their footing.
I mean, accidents happen.
Yeah, accidents happen. But regardless, they're gonna say, what are you?
Wait a minute. Who are you?
Yeah, and shortly after, Pietro slides up and
Hell yeah. Yeah, sure, why not? The name's Robin Everything, and the name's Robin. Robin Everything.
Everything?
Everything.
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 Oh. It's a peculiar name.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Why did you help us?
They were making noise.
They were making noise.
It was
Oh
a
yeah,
you against Zen 2?
Hmm?
Are you against Sanguinites 2?
I'm not ready. I'm not really allied with anyone. I'm
I'll just
with
going to try to
myself.
cover Pietro's mouth, realizing how futile that is because he technically doesn't talk through his mouth.
Yeah. You guys, this is just in your head.
In your head.
And yeah. Over, like, that if if the eyes are like, if you had eyes, you would have a look of really.
Pietro, you really got to stop just telling people. We don't know who the hell this guy is, and he's clearly talking in our head, so I don't know if he's exactly someone we should be just outright trusting.
of course. That's why I'm trying to like talk to him. Pietrov. What? I completely forgot my question. Are
I'm
you some form of Pruthic?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That's all you're getting, apparently.
Yeah, sure, let's go with that.
It prepares for long-winded explanation, only to hear "yeah."
Pretty much.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm,
He gets like a book out, like once upon a time
You got me.
in a land far away.
mm,
I
yeah.
gave it away.
Never mind. It's a little obvious, but I have a feeling that we're both after the same thing. No.
And what are you after?
The weapons of your people that are being hidden up here.
Okay, good. Wait, can I feel like he wouldn't... Wait, ignore that I said okay, good. Can I make, like, a...
What do you know?
Yeah. I want to check if he's lying or not, because he just doesn't trust.
Fair.
Right.
That'll be perception.
So it would be
Insight.
Plus 4, because perception.
insight.
Insight, yeah. Also plus 4.
Yeah, actually, she's just telling the truth. I don't even know how that'd be persuasive at all.
No, yeah, he just wanted to... He would just want to, check.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you guys seem trustworthy enough. Yeah, I'm after that as well.
You just met us and you're already... Alright, this is...
Well, you're not lying. That's what I count.
Mm,
How about we come to an agreement? We're
I
not
like
the
agreement.
only ones that are looking for those weapons. Some really, really nasty people are also looking for them as well, and we're going to need all the help we can get in order to retrieve them before they do. We don't want them to fall into their hands.
Sure, I'll join. The more the merrier.
Very good. She
Also,
just says, trying to wrap that up before he can make any sort of oh wait, I want this as part of the deal or something. Just trying to take advantage of that.
Yeah, but you're gonna have to. Yeah, sorry. Sorry about your friend.
Sorry about
Yeah,
your friend.
Yeah.
mm.
We'll deal with that later.
Yeah.
She might not be permanently dead, just destroyed as of the moment.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Well, if we're gonna work together, should we give names or something?
Fine, you may call me Yvette Le Bluffleur.
What a stupid name. But also, look,
Stupid name.
I know you're not lying to me, but that still doesn't mean you've earned my full trust.
That's fair. That's fair.
It's a hereditary name. Everything.
Okay. We'll just
You don't know it yet.
Anyway. Alright.
Funny.
Oh, wait, no, I have told you my name.
Yeah, that's why she was scoffing at the everything part. Just my name is silly. No, your name is silly.
Just right.
Yeah.
Right. You can call me Pietro.
Yeah.
I've been playing in Hero Forge this whole time you've been talking.
Sorry.
Anyway, so yeah, you're standing on a balcony of one of the fancy parts of the city, just chatting, with the door open,
I mean, to be fair, they're chatting. I'm kind of just looking around.
Yeah.
I've completely forgotten about the door.
Yes, because Robin opened the door with the intention of sneaking past the guards.
Do we see any guards on the other side of the door?
Not as yet, no.
Right.
You do see a corridor, though. Like, this is somebody's private garden. There's a house. There's a mansion on the other side, and you don't know which mansion.
Does this look familiar to Yvette, or is this another one of the gardens in the Spire?
It's one of the other gardens in the Spire. This is not any house that Yvette has been into before.
All right. Yeah, so they must have been anticipating that maybe we were coming from a bunch of different angles. Either way, I think they figured out by now that we've been using.
Or this is just a particularly paranoid person who.
Maybe we just murdered somebody's personal guards.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah,
well.
maybe.
Yeah.
It's also
I
true.
mean, the new guy murdered. Olden didn't murder anything.
Okay, so it's like anyway, Pietro will use disguise, his ability to disguise self and mold himself into one of the gods that.
Yes. And Robin would just make a little note in his head that this place looks rich.
This place looks rich.
And he'll just draw a little mark. He'll just go outside and draw a little marking under a little mark where it won't be seen. Just to make sure he finds this place again.
Anyways, I think we might want to get out of here before whoever's in there decides to come out for a walk or something.
Agreed.
Good shout.
Because that's why Pietro disguised himself. Stuff.
Stuff.
So you guys are gonna go ahead, see what's going on, and then we're gonna wait behind, or am I getting that wrong?
What? No, we're going ahead.
You're gonna go.
Not staying in this random spot.
You're gonna go through the mansion and try to find your way out into the town, right?
Oh wait, there's no way to just go around?
No.
Yeah.
Not unless you want to leave this particular garden and find another way in. By climbing around the spire.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I was gonna suggest maybe trying to look around to see if we can find some sort of vent and get into the ceiling system rather than walking around the open manor.
Do you remember why you're climbing up the spire instead of going through the vents?
We can't fit through the vents.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can't always fit through the vents, but maybe we can find a short path around the manor and get to the main street level. You know what I'm saying? I understand that not every vent is going to be able to be climbed through, but maybe we can find some short path we can take to get around.
You're going to try and find an external maintenance hatch or something.
Yeah, essentially.
All right. So instead of going through the mansion, is everybody else okay with the vet's plan of looking for?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
I felt like it was a safer bet.
Might be a bad idea to just go running through somebody's house.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
So make a perception check to see if you can find a maintenance hatch.
What do you think I did?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize you were psychic and knew what I was going to ask for.
I mean, I think they both were already doing that.
Do a check and kept getting interrupted.
What?
He's been anticipating what
I wasn't anticipating anything. I already thought to do. I wanted to agree with that action that Robin's just and did a roll.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You only now notice.
All right.
I'm
Sorry.
sorry we cut you off.
Didn't mean to offend you.
No, I'm not. I'm not offended. It's
Anyway,
Anyway, what does 16 give me?
so you do see a hatch a little further up.
Mm.
And
Do you want me?
go on.
Yeah. Do you want me to go ahead and see what's going on ahead?
Yeah, I would do that.
That would be a good idea, yes.
Yep. And
you're
with that,
You're gonna climb up that.
yep.
All right.
And of course, yeah, it's gonna have to figure out a way how to get stuff through.
Okay. So you ooze through up to the hatch and see that it's going to be that it's sealed.
Mm.
Somebody's going to have to be able to get through the try and squeeze through and open up the mechanism from inside it. Pietro.
Okay. So it's sealed on the inside on my end, or is it like a? Right. Okay, it's okay. Could you repeat that, please?
So it appears to be locked. Like you can't open it from the outside. So,
okay.
So you are going to have to ooze in through a tiny crack between the building and the hatch to either squeeze your way into the mechanism and unlock it from inside the mechanism, or squeeze through to the other side and unlock it from the inside. From to the inside of the spire. Does that make sense?
A bit. Basically, I got the idea that I'm gonna have to use a pseudopod here, pick the lock,
All right.
something.
So you're not going to go inside entirely. You're just going to try and squeeze a part of yourself in and feel for what you need to do.
No, yeah, I'm gonna go in to the lock.
All right. Make an acrobatics. Oh, actually, do sleight of hand.
You cannot have
Got it.
bones. No.
Which I got plus. Which I have +5 to this.
No,
Why would you add plus what?
Plus
Nice.
5 to this.
Not 20.
awesome.
Yo,
Very
That's
cool.
good.
Very cool.
love a good nat 20.
Yeah, that was a good job.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of makes sense that I got that 20 on a mechanism, because
Yeah.
Pietro was born for gears.
Yes. Here's the gear, son. What do you think of my version of Robin Everything?
I like it.
Cool. Yeah, I love them.
Cool. So you manage to pop the mechanism, and the hatch swings open. You can get the rest of the party can now come up and clamber in.
Yep. Yeah, imagine, going to the other side. It's good to go.
Excellent. Let's head on. We'll get out through the other side.
Okay. So you're now inside one of the upper levels on a gantry. As you step inside, you realize that the sound of the air rushing past this hatch is a little loud. Most people below don't seem to have noticed or are paying attention, but you might want to close the hatch before you draw too much attention to yourself. Before you draw it.
Yeah, might be a good idea.
Yeah.
I'm imagining, at least one of us will close the hatch.
Yeah.
Alden, are you still
The
with us?
last
Yeah, I'm still here. Sorry, I had to take a call real quick.
No worries.
Swear to God, I hate when people call me on Sundays.
It's Sunday,
I'm
goddammit!
just saying, it's 9 o'clock. Why are you calling me?
Mm-hmm.
It's my special Sunday, not yours. Call another
Mine.
time.
It's mine, see? Mine.
Okay. So where are we? Yeah.
So we're in a tunnel, right? Or
Yeah,
maintenance
you're on a maintenance gantry, like just a metal walkway above everything. Yeah.
Okay.
And what do you want to do now? What's the next move, folks?
Well,
All right, let's
believe-
try to get our bearings and figure out where this is exactly.
fair enough.
You can see a town square ish below.
So I forget how we learned about the Kruthak weapons, but where did it specify that
The building,
go? Yeah, but what building?
the main Sanguinites.
Well, no, it's not.
It's not in the
Sanguinites,
it's not in the
where
Sang-
there's
Oh, if that
mysterious
was the
door
case,
seems
that'd
to
be a death trap.
It's not in the Sanguinary
Yeah, there's
building.
a rumor of a mysterious door in the upper spire that no one knows what's behind it.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yep.
But
And it's a
town
need-
square.
And
Let's
Well,
Okay.
what was that?
although no, for this case would be pretty much suicide.
So, if that's the case, then you probably want. If it is indeed a mysterious door further up, you might want to go further up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe that
Mhm.
might be a good idea. I think if they're anticipating us, they'll probably be thinking that, we'll be coming up through, what's it called? Like the lower levels. So maybe as we get up a bit more, things will be
Oh wait,
a little bit laxer.
Anthony, I just thought about something.
Go on.
The thing. Remember last time we discussed a whole way to make it a little easier to get around was to have somebody cause some trouble up there.
Oh yeah, right. I remember.
Oh
now.
yeah, we forgot about the rebels. Maybe they might be doing something.
They were itching to fight.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Sorry?
What they been up to?
They're probably not there yet. Or if they are, they're on a layer. They're on a lower level than this, trying to fight their way up.
Got ya.
Either way, you don't see a lot of guards around.
That's good. I mean, that must be they're doing their job by being a distraction and a nuisance for them.
Mm-hmm.
So let's make sure that their efforts don't really go to waste and get up there before they decide to, come back and wrap everything up.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you continue to climb up, go across the gantry and start heading all the way upwards.
Yep. Keep into the maintenance access.
We could probably just walk, I think.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, can we walk further up?
you don't look particularly fancy.
That is true. That could probably draw attention.
Hence why I thought Pietro would think to disguise itself as one of the guards.
That's fair.
I mean, to be fair, I still have my disguise kit.
Yeah, that works too.
Quick costume change.
All right then. Sorry. I'll show you what I'm giggling at.
I think we'll go.
I've put you in a jester costume.
Maybe he's probably disguised like that before.
Hey, a
He
jester
probably
disguise
just
is
robbed
always
off.
good to have.
Or he probably just robbed it off of Jester just to sneak into like a castle and steal stuff from there before.
Uh-huh. This one actually looks pretty cool. But anyway, I'm going to stop playing around with Hero Forge because it's distracting.
Yeah.
Yes. Are you trying to make yourself look more high society?
And she does still have the dress, I think. I mean, she'd probably have to get out of the whole black garbs that she is wearing that were protecting her from the sun.
Yes. You don't need them anymore. You're inside.
Yeah.
Mm.
She'd definitely be more than willing to like ditch those. You know,
Don't ditch
just
them
for now.
entirely. Yeah, you might need them again later.
Yeah.
All right.
Yvette might want to invest in a disguise kit when we get back.
Yeah, that probably that's something I should have probably actually, or maybe do I have one already? No, I don't. I do not have a disguise kit.
Rip.
All right then.
Yeah, I was thinking we picked one up sometime earlier, but no, we didn't. So I'm stuck with the shirt. Well, I mean, not the shirt. If it was just a shirt, that'd be a little concerning. But yeah, I'm just stuck with her normal outfit and the dress that she wore to the party and what's it called?
Well, wearing a ballroom dress might be a little bit much.
Yeah, I mean, even for here, it might be too eye-catching.
Yeah.
I think out of anything, I think your sun protection gear would
Technically draw less attention
Yeah.
than a freaking gorgeous gown.
She does have her normal outfit, but that's more close to like what's fashionable in like the lower Spire.
Mm.
And so if we discover any Sanguinites, they would recognize you almost immediately.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, maybe she'd probably be a lot more recognizable.
I mean, I think that would just go without saying, regardless of what you're wearing,
Mm-hmm.
unless you literally have disguise self.
Yeah, I'll just I think I'll stick to defense for now. I think that's probably our better bet.
Stay in the maintenance on the maintenance
Yeah.
countries.
Yeah, if we need to go out into the street level, I mean, I think it might not be as big of a deal, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Well, we're climbing upwards to see if that leads to a mysterious door.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
To the secret door.
Yep. So you it takes you a little while of negotiating these gantries, with Pietro scouting ahead every so often. And like I said, thankfully you are occasionally you hear people chatting below about this pathetic attempt at rebellion that's taking place a few levels below. And there's still not a lot of guards. Not that they're patrolling the maintenance paths anyway. You do see a little guy in overalls tinkering away at inside one of the access panels up there. Busy.
Yeah.
But that's about it. Do you wish to
Could
interact
probably-
with this person at all, or are you gonna?
Might be a better idea to just leave him. Because
Yeah.
we do need to try to figure out where this door is, and like even if we were to like
Maybe he's seen it.
ask him, yeah, maybe he could, maybe he has seen it. That might be a good idea. Yeah, maybe that's probably a safe bet. Maybe he might knows because he's in the walls and he works on those.
He's in the walls.
Do you guys want Pietro to like disguise himself as like a worker to make it less inconspicuous?
That'd
That-
probably be quite useful.
Yeah, that'd probably be a good
yeah.
idea because if you like, if
I
any
think it's
of
a good
us,
idea for all of us to just approach him. So
yeah, if anybody else was like, that'd probably freak him out.
Right. So yeah. And you know what?
Plus, you're pretty charismatic too, so you could probably.
Yeah. And yeah, Pietro. As an interesting detail, Pietro disguised himself basically as the worker.
Mhm.
You know, I mean, the worker.
The guy who died to make you alive. Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And I approach the worker.
How'd you get his attention?
Okay. It's like, hey. Listen, I don't know how would a worker breed another worker?
Excuse me, mate.
Yeah. It's like, excuse me, mate.
Ah, fat. Scared the life out of me.
Oh.
How long have you been there?
Sorry about that. Came up on reports of something. You seem like a strange door around here.
They got you working on that, do they?
Yeah, it
must be
seems so.
You must be an apprentice. They always have the newbies try to tackle that thing. Like it's the easiest thing in the world.
Let me guess. It's that stubborn.
Yeah, that thing ain't budging. It's got a,
Any idea what it is from here?
you know, you may as well go get a drink and just say that you did it. But if you insist on trying, it's a couple of floors up. Just keep following the gantry that way, and it'll take you there.
Thanks, mate.
Nice argument. Unfortunately, I'm inside your walls.
All right.
Then yeah, and yeah, goes ahead and helps the rest of everyone. Continue on.
Yep.
All right. So you follow the gantry. You eventually get to the topmost tier, and your heart skips a beat when you realise you're looking upon, like, the Sanguinite Mansion and places like that. Looking down on them. But sure enough, like high in the walls above the mansions is a strange circular hatchway. There's
So, what am I looking at here?
Sorry?
Well, what kind of mechanism are you looking at?
You don't see any mechanisms. There is a panel next to it. There are marks that show that clearly people have tried and failed multiple times to get this door open. To Robin, this thing is almost sacred. You've heard this. What lies behind this door? People call it. People have. There's been rumors flying about it being a stash of weapons or a single weapon of ridiculous amount of power. But the consistent story that you've been told time and time again since you were hatched is that whatever's behind this door lies the power to control the Spire.
There's the bugger. Gonna be so famous after this.
We're gonna be rich.
All right. So, how do you want to approach this problem? Any of you?
Anyone going to think steady?
Yvette's gonna take time to actually study the door.
Investigation.
You know. Alright, let's see what we got for investigation. Probably not the best. It's a -1.
And I'm giving you Bardic Inspiration.
Oh, thank you. I'll definitely use that for this one. Oh wait, maybe I might have gotten some last session and never used it.
Then
I
yeah.
did.
Although
It's a
it has been,
D6 or a D8.
it's a D6.
Alright,
Yeah, it's D6 currently.
gotcha. No.
You have no idea how to get this door open.
Pietro, can't you do that thing that you do with the doors and just get it open already?
I was like, alright. And yeah, Pietro will just, slither in.
It's tightly sealed. There is no gap big enough for you to squeeze through.
Right.
Yeah.
Does it look like there's enough of a gap to get something in, like a crowbar?
Judging by the evidence of that it looks like several people have tried using crowbars to get the thing open, because there's indentations around the edge of the doorway.
I'm talking about the hatch.
Yeah, of the hatchway then, sorry.
Okay. Let's see here. Can I target a small area of it and see if some of the vegetation helps loosen the door? See if it's some kind of gunk of the door.
I'm gonna grease the door.
Oh, yeah, I mean, he can do that anyway, but what aspect of prestidigitation are you attempting?
Clean.
Okay. So you just want to clean.
I don't know.
Yeah.
We're trying multiple methods here, and
Yeah.
see
That's a good.
if it's wedged shut by years of being sealed.
All right. You clean a cubic foot area of the where the hatch meets the meets its surround, but There appears to be some sort of gasket around the edge of the door.
Basket. Can I
Edge of the
investigate this
hatch.
door a little thoroughly?
Yes, of course you can.
Thoroughly.
Yes.
Thoroughly.
More
More
thoroughly.
thoroughly.
Yes.
Yeah. And sure, I'll give myself guidance on top of that. Because why not?
31! Okay.
Yeah. Hopefully, me cleaning it actually helped
Oh, it does.
in out what the hell's going on.
Yes. So, Alden, you realize that the panel next to the door may be some sort of sophisticated locking mechanism. And again, just to clarify, when I say door, I mean the hatchway. I mean the whole rig. So there's a flat black panel which had been covered in a thick layer of dust and grime and grease, but is now clearly a black backed glass panel next to the hatchway. And
Are there like any markings or anything on it?
no. But maybe you could try pressing it.
Sure.
So you spread your hand on the black glass panel, and a light, a line of light, travels from top to bottom of this screen, and then you hear a zzz, zzz, and nothing else happens.
Oh. See?
Sorry, what?
So what is it called?
What is it?
Yeah, what is it, Alden?
Oh, you're asking him.
Yeah.
I assume this might be how we open it, but something's not right.
Do you think that the mechanism's broken or something?
Robin, I want you to make an insight check.
Insight is +4, I believe. Insight is +4.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay. So it occurs to you that maybe the this device, whatever it is, somehow reads the hand of someone who puts their hand on it. And if what you've been told is true, that the Kruthic were the original inhabitants of the Spire, maybe it has to be a Kruthic hand.
Yeah, guys, I have an idea. Give me a go at it. It might work. It might work for me.
What's an attempt?
Yep, I don't see why not.
No,
I'll just kinda
he'll
bounce
just
out the way.
go up.
So you put your hand on the panel.
Yes.
Once again, the line of light scans from top to bottom. And this time you hear... And a mechanism whirs to life. You hear a hiss of escaping gas. and the hatch rolls to one side.
Ooh.
It's like, well done, Robin.
What was that?
I think that only worked because the Kruthic were the original inhabitants, so they probably just made it to scan their hand.
I mean, that does make sense.
Then I
When
guess
some random
I
finding
don't-
their stuff.
I don't necessarily understand what kind of. So it just read your hand and it figured out what you were?
Several lights flicker on, and within the room, and you see chairs that seem to be mounted on the wall, and above the chairs are more strange black panels with little symbols lit up on them. These chairs seem to be designed not for humanoid bodies, but for Kruthic ones.
Would I recognize the symbols, or like would I know, like somehow know what the symbols are?
Do
Would that be
history check, yeah.
-1? Love that.
I'm gonna give you guidance so you can add a D4 to that.
Thanks. Wait, guidance is D. Is it? Wait, guidance is as D4, right?
It's a D4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's cold outside.
Yes, it is.
Too bad guidance and scale like most
So
cantrips.
D20 -1 plus D4.
That-
8. You suspect that the symbols are connected to your language, but your language hasn't been written for a long time. Like, you've communicated via telepathy. I would say
Yeah.
it's an oral tradition at this point, but it's not really oral if it's telepathic, is it?
Yeah.
But yeah,
Telekinetic?
I'm sorry, what?
I think the phrase will be something like telekinetic.
Telekinesis is the ability to move things with your mind. But
Fair enough. Anyway.
I guess start searching the room.
Yeah, Joel will do the thing.
Investigations.
Alright then.
Um,
And my...
One of the your passive perceptions will tell you that the orientation of this room is strange. The hatch that you just came through almost looks like if the chairs are supposed to be on the floor, then you've just come in through the ceiling. But of course, you're standing on a. It's not a ceiling to you. It's a wall, and the wall that you're standing on is your ceiling. Is your floor, you know.
so it's like an extra painting.
And if you look up to where, you know, from your perspective would be the ceiling, you see windows.
Oh.
Hi, fish.
Robin,
Yeah.
do you suppose it would be a good idea to see if I can emulate your form and see if it accept me and you?
Sure. Yeah. That'd be fine.
I don't know, because if it's showing if there's two seats with two of the same glass thing.
There's more than 2 seats. There's a whole
Yeah.
bunch of seats. One of them is on a raised dais and doesn't have any control panels directly in front of it.
maybe we should try that seat. The one on the raised dais.
Yeah, I'm down for that.
Okay. So you're gonna climb up the wall floor and get onto the seat.
Yep.
Which one? Which one of you first?
Shall we do Krufik first?
I mean, that would be
I'll let Pietro go.
right.
I'll go first because I want to get the treasure first.
All right.
Okay. So climb up and do athletics or acrobatics to get up there.
Which one's better?
I think athletics. Yeah.
Yeah. These 20.
5.
One.
You try to leap up there and clamber up there, but you fall back down again. Not enough to do any harm to yourself, but just embarrass yourself. You might need a little bit of help to get up there.
Do you want me to go up there and lower a rope?
You know what? That would be quite useful. Yeah.
Or lower your pseudo points down.
Then Pietro will walk up there.
Just
And
sticky wall yourself up there. Yeah.
Yep. And and I keep. Do I need to tie the rope to something like a?
To the back of the chair might be good.
Then yeah.
Anchoring it to the chair itself and then dangling it over the edge would be good.
Yeah.
So then others can climb the rope onto the chair.
Nice.
Fantastic.
24.
That's the call.
Yeah. Cool beans. So Robin, you fairly easily climb the rope onto the chair.
Yep.
And as you sit in it, you feel a vibration through the chair.
Ugh.
And something comes out of the headrest that comes up and over your head.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, Pietro's weirded out right now.
What?
It seems to be trying to access your mind. Are you going to resist, or are you going to let it in?
I will try to resist.
Okay.
Yeah.
Make a intelligence save.
Intelligence save +2.
Lord.
12.
Ooh.
Ouch.
No, it's fine. You overcome it. You resist.
Oh.
You resist.
What was that thing?
Since you because you resisted, the device retracts back into the chair.
Yeah. Security mechanism.
Sorry, what?
It's probably just a security mechanism. Just say to the other guys.
Right.
The Kruthic built this? Oh my
Must
god.
What did it try to do?
Would I realize I was
You
trying
have
to
no
do?
idea what it was trying to do because you didn't let it in.
I have no clue.
What was the device? Like, what did it look like?
It looked like when it was in place, it was a helmet sort of thing. It fitted around his head perfectly, but it was clearly designed for a Kruthic head. You know?
Hey, Robin. I think
Yeah?
you might have wanted to let that thing do what it was supposed to do.
Are you sure it's that's a good idea?
What you doing, buddy?
I mean, the Krufix built this. He is a Krufix.
That is true. It might be
It's
a better
not like
idea.
that could be a security measure, because only a Krufix could even access this area. So maybe it's some way to figure out what's going on with this
Yeah.
area.
Be a good point.
You know, I'll let it. Yeah, sure, I'll let it in.
Okay, so you're going to lift yourself out of the seat and drop back into it to reactivate it?
Yeah.
Okay. Once again, you hear a hum through the chair, and the helm slits back over your head. You feel it trying to probe your mind.
Wait, how would I even feel? Dear God.
Well,
I
it's
don't
like
like
it's similar to receiving a telepathic message, but it's more of a knock knock first.
Who's there?
Hmm. Oh, so this is how it feels for other people.
Knock, knock.
Ugh.
You let it in.
Mine.
Yes.
Okay. Your awareness is flooded with the proportions and dimensions of the Spire. You are aware of its control systems, its engines, its thrusters, and its weaponry. You are in the helm of a transdimensional ship.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no. This is way too much power for Robin.
So the Spire isn't a Spire, it's a spaceship.
Yeah.
Oh,
thought
that
as
makes a
much.
lot of sense now.
Why?
That thing can't go off, or I think a lot of people will die.
You know, when you said that, the first thing that came to mind was kind of one of the Spelljammer helms.
Yeah.
Honestly, I imagined the Garud. I imagine the Thunder Helm.
The Thunder Helm.
Oh yeah, right, from Breath of the Wild.
Yeah.
Toby, stop.
Oh, cool.
It does suitably look. Now that I think about it, the Breath of the Wild design did suitably look like arcane technology.
It does. It
Yeah.
does. And it even looks
Yeah, it does
insect.
look rather alien.
It does look insect-like, too.
The Krufix actually discovered Hyrule confirmed.
Yeah. The Kruthics are actually the one that made the base.
Mhm.
So, also, do you share this information with the rest of us?
Like, what do you say?
And are you going to communicate with your new communication systems, or yourself?
Oh yeah, because that'd be speakers and stuff.
This is the captain of your
The
ship.
character, I don't know if that's a good idea. But I just want to
Yeah,
ask something.
I'd do that.
Hey,
So-
Toby.
sorry.
If Robin could speak telepathically, wouldn't it be possible for them to translate the information to other people like that?
Is it, buddy?
If he wants to use the ship systems to communicate a telepathic message just to the other Kruthic, he could.
I'll
think that's a good idea.
yeah. Just like out of character here.
There's a lot of power.
The crew thick are the ones holding the rally, right? Like, what's going on with the rebellion? Who's the good guys? Who's bad?
I guess technically we're the good guys.
Yeah, but we did at one point have Kruthic blood on our hands.
Okay, so crew thick
you
are
guys
good
did.
guys, right?
I wouldn't. God, I wouldn't say particularly
to be fair,
that we've had very good
If I remember correctly,
experiences.
the Krufers are kind of just doing their own thing.
Mm.
I
Yeah,
don't
you,
think they're
you know,
really good or
I'll
bad.
tell the other crew thick as well, like telepathically, and at the same time, I'd tell the guys, the rest of the party.
Alright.
Aye.
So,
We're in a spaceship. We're in a ship, like a dimension hopping ship at the moment.
They probably have no idea what any of that means.
yeah, I imagine if the other if the other two look over the Pietro, you see their head basically bubbling. Like,
I mean, you're up there. We're still on the ground,
The guard and then walk back.
or the wall, or the ceiling, okay. Or somewhere that you're not, basically. Just kind of standing there.
So, would it be able to help us take on the Sanguinites?
Obviously, this thing is very powerful. Yeah, it's got a lot of weapons.
What kind of weapons?
I still haven't
Yeah.
figured that out.
Yeah.
I personally think we should get the hell out of here.
Yes, whatever happens, we can't let them know about this.
Yeah, it'd be very bad if they... But then again, it looks like only Krufers could actually activate it, so...
Yeah, I was about to say.
But if they find out what we know about it, they will bend every effort and get
Yeah,
us
I
open.
say we go and shut up the hatch.
Agreed.
Then how do we meant to do it? It's
I mean, I assume we just get out and close it.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah, like as how we opened it.
Yeah,
Robin knows how. Surely.
it probably works that way.
I mean, now the ship works now, so I assume you know how to close this thing.
Yeah.
it's like, so what now?
Huh.
That is a good question.
Because, like it or not, we're going to have to start the revolution.
Well, I mean, at least we don't have to worry about them getting their hands on this.
I think above all, we shouldn't let we should not let them have this. This is way too powerful.
Shouldn't let who have this?
The Sanguinites. Yeah.
The Sanguinites can't even control any of this shit.
Yeah.
No, it would be a good idea to Yeah,
At least,
so it's closed.
at least
They
not
can't-
unless they use Kruthic slaves.
And the
So-
fact that it's like near impossible for us to just find a Krufix, I don't think they're going to be likely to do that.
Yeah.
Hmm. So
It's
what?
good, though.
Make a good point with that.
Do we make friends with the Kruthiks?
I'm not sure how I necessarily feel about that.
I mean, we don't.
I mean, I can be the intermediate. I can at least. I know quite a few people who help.
I don't know. You can kind of guess Pietro's going to spitballing here because, we're all operating with limited information.
Well,
I say first off, we kill that. We silence the. I say first off, we should probably silence that engineer.
Silence
Why?
the
Wait, why?
engineer?
Yeah, the engineer that we asked about the door.
Why? What's he done?
He
Everybody knows about this door already. They just don't know what's inside of it.
Yeah, wouldn't he see us? Wouldn't he just see us just not? Just like. Wouldn't he see us like doing stuff with the door and then just disappearing? Like for a couple hours and just
I thought it was
out
like
of
somewhere
that door.
else, like still in the actual maintenance tunnels or.
What Bring into the resistance.
Didn't we go somewhere else to go do all of that? Like,
Yeah, that's what I
wasn't
was
that
thinking.
not even in the same area he was in?
I thought he just pointed us in the right direction.
Yeah,
where the
he's
door
still
was.
he's still a couple of levels below.
Okay, I got.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think he'd see any of this,
No,
right?
he hasn't seen
I
any of
think
this.
that's a very...
There have been no witnesses. Although, there might be some people in this upper level that may have noticed the door opening.
Well, they would still have to know how to open it. So.
I
Yeah.
say we leave for now
Yeah.
and come back to this at a different time.
Hmm. Yeah. Though this does mean we have. Pietro obviously would not know the term bargaining chip.
Hmm. And when we leave, Robin would stealth just because just in case there was anyone noticing. Or
Okay.
So we
So-
leave, but I guess we're heading back to the base.
Are you shutting the door behind you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd probably be a good idea.
Okay.
but gonna do it more with a bit more stealth. I'm gonna do it stealthier than I did before, just in case there is anyone looking.
I mean, I don't know.
Yes. So you're gonna try and sneak out and close the door behind you without people noticing.
Yeah.
It would be a good idea to resoil the power.
To make it dirty again.
It's not easily discovered.
Yeah.
I am going to... this door is going to smell really bad when I'm done with it. It's going to smell like,
I don't think he meant that kind of soil.
He meant to just make it dirty again.
Yeah. I'll
This, this,
Just
our way in.
this,
like
this
a
door
handful
is
of
gonna
mud to
smell.
just smear it all over it.
This door is gonna smell so bad. Nobody's ever gonna want to go within like 4 miles of it when I'm done. This shit's gonna be radioactive. Health and safety violation.
Okay. So, as you are closing the door, you hear a voice. Well, well, what do we have here?
Yeah, Pietro is immediately pulling out the rapier.
Oh no.
God damn it.
Go.
You know, pulling out the rapier towards the direction of that voice, like.
You see a beautiful woman in a rather attractive dress. Designed to show off her assets, basically. And she's very pale. And her eyes are a little red.
Sanguinite, I assume.
Yes, of course. Imagine my surprise when I looked up and saw that the mysterious doorway was finally open. I wanted to congratulate the person who'd succeeded. I think you all deserve a reward.
We
Go to
accept
hell.
donations of 1,000 platinum, no less.
Oh, I have something far better in mind.
Get lost.
Was Pietro inside to see what she means by reward?
I
Would Alden make a wisdom saving throw?
yeah. Wisdom. Oh no. I don't like that. Wait, why am I making this save?
20.
Haha! 22.
Yep, you resist
Father.
her attempts to charm you.
Oh, that's not very nice.
Oh, I assure you, it will be. All you need to do
Fight me.
is come with me. Oh, I can do that too if you prefer.
Well, I was
All the
looking in
his rifle.
I'm looking in the inside to see if Pietro can pick up what the fuck she means by reward.
You don't know.
I was
'Cause that
hoping that you would all come work for me. I would make sure that you were well taken care of, well paid, well fed, and you would teach me how to access that door.
And I'm just gonna say, go to hell, but I'm gonna go really loudly, just so fucking really loud in her head.
Yeah, I imagine Pietro is like, it's like you sent people for us after me to die. I could have had a normal life because of you. Why the fuck would I listen to you?
I have not the foggiest what you're talking about. We're not a hive mind, you know, sweetie. Things that other members of my family had done do not automatically get communicated to me. But allow me to make it up to you. Please, come with me.
You only care about what's behind that door. You should
Well,
get lost.
I can show you, each of you, how much I care about you personally.
Like you actually care.
Oh, but I do. I believe in taking care of all of my pets.
Wait, did you say pen or pets?
Pietro, the more you look into this,
Yeah.
the more you don't really want to know.
Yeah, normally for the right price, I wouldn't mind, but no, you and your family can step off at this point. I want to take this opportunity to drink something.
Da 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 da.
I mean, this one kind of. It's number 4.
Well, I guess I'll just have to beat the secrets out of you instead.
Oh yeah, you and what army?
You want me to bring an army?
No.
Yeah, I imagine Pietro. Shut up!
Let's see if we even need one.
Oh, she's all. She doesn't
All right,
have
let's
a fight.
let's get rid of it. Her.
Initiative.
Sure.
Alright.
Oh shit.
What?
She got a 5.
Oh, never mind.
I'm doing something. Yeah.
You're all faster than a preternaturally fast vampire.
I'm just gonna go ahead and use my my flash of genius to make that 20.
Okay. So, Alden's first on 20. Followed by Yvette. And then Robin. And then Pietro. And finally, this rather alluring vampire.
I'm just really thankful I figured out a way how to be able to cut off their fucking healing.
Okay.
Yeah, she does. She does not mean well.
No doubt because why do you think Pietro? Why do you think I had Pietro inciting what she means by reward?
Reward would be eternal servitude to her.
Yeah.
Lovely.
So yeah, bad.
Very bad. Okay. So, Alden, what would you like to do?
Well, first of all, I am going to shoot at her.
You're going to shoot at her?
Yep. See, now I wouldn't have mind taking the time to talk this out and, like a civil person, but you decide to go the mind control route with me, and I don't appreciate that.
I can't help it. I'm just naturally charming.
Keep telling yourself that, sweetie. 19 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, and said I forgot what. Is it 3d8 for the laser rifle?
Oh, shit.
Woo-hoo-hoo!
Where's my DMG?
Yeah.
Eight. Oh, the vampire's fucked now.
Yeah, it's a little more power than I expected. I forgot you had that. So, laser rifle is indeed 3d8 radiant.
Okie dokie.
Damn.
Well, it's radiant, so I can't get the bonus from it, but it doesn't matter.
12.
12 points of radiant damage.
And she cannot heal from that.
Yeah, because that is radiant.
Yvette.
I'm gonna rip into her. I don't trust this one. And besides, they're probably all bad anyway.
Do you think it's a good idea to get up and close and personal?
Well, to be fair, that's
course,
a vampire,
why wouldn't
so she
it
can't really
be?
do anything to that.
Yeah,
You
she's
can hurt her,
just gonna rush forward and make 2 claw attacks.
Oh. I know you, don't I?
I would be surprised if you didn't.
Oh. You were one of the, You were one of the living girlfriends, weren't you?
Doesn't matter much now. Oh wait,
Realize he turned
Ooh.
you.
wasn't meant to be.
Usually,
I want him dead.
Usually, you know, I used to be one of his living girlfriends. He was so happy with me, he decided to keep me in my prime and keep me around. He's got quite a harem of us, you know. I can introduce you to the others, if you'd like.
Shut up! She's just gonna on that revelation. She's just gonna. Yeah. Oh wait! Oh, I forgot.
What?
I think something does happen if I get within 5 feet of this one.
Mm-hmm.
No shit.
Wisdom save.
Oops. Yep, I forgot about that.
Seriously, why do you think I thought it was not a good idea to approach the vampire?
I forgot that. I forgot that they had that.
You're the one who made them. But anyway.
Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? My charisma save. That's just gonna be a plus
wisdom.
Oh, it's wisdom. Okay, then that's a -2.
Oh no!
11. Oh no. It's like, huh?
Okay,
Oh.
so you are charmed and must obey her commands, including coming with her back to the
harem.
harem to be introduced to the other girls.
I think I would
Just go-
actually like that. I'd want to be with him again.
I knew you would. Robin, what do you want to do?
Find familiar.
Okay.
I summoned my rat. A rat attack.
Exactly. No, but I won't. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna.
Silence, wench. Prepare to talk to my best friend.
Yeah. I'll side blades because. Nah, actually, I'll Eldritch Blast. Because
Yeah, a good idea. Light her up.
Okay. Roll to hit. You have 2 rays.
that's it.
So it's 2 iterations of D20 plus 6.
God, Plus. I need to put the IRR 2.
You need to put the 2 in there, yep. There we go. Both of those hit.
No, damage.
D10s. 2 D10.
D10. Okay. 2.
Oh,
Yeah.
do you have Agonizing Blast?
I do.
Yes, so it's actually 2d10 plus 6.
Woo!
13
Oh.
points of damage.
It's been so much better, but it's decent.
She's
Oh, well.
looking blooded.
I mean, that's one more point than me.
Well done, Robin. Pietro.
Come on, murder her, Pietro.
Kill.
Chill touch.
Chill dodge.
Because let's say the bitch heal.
Well, yeah, okay. Also, if you succeed in hitting her, she'll have disadvantage on her attack rolls against you. So,
Yep.
go ahead and make a ranged spell attack which would be d20 plus 7. Oh shit! Yup. 2d8 points of necrotic damage.
Okay, 2d8, got ya.
Divided by 2 because she's resistant to necrotic.
Yeah.
I mean,
I mean, she's resistant, not immune.
Yeah.
Yep, 2d8
2d8 slash 2.
slash 2.
5 points of damage.
But the damage is the part that matters.
So no healing.
Okay. And it is now her turn. And... oh, I think you would be useful too. Pietro, why don't you make a wisdom saving throw?
Well done. Thankfully, I didn't abandon my wisdom.
Yeah, you got a plus 7.
That one time.
No, not one time.
1. Remember, I don't have proficiency in wisdom saves.
That's true. So it's just plus 7. Oh, wait, no, it's you're right, it's plus 1. Yeah, why does it say plus 7 on your character sheet? 4, yeah. So,
Check that.
you are charmed, and you must use your action to move toward the vampire courtesan.
This is why.
God damn it.
This is why I don't do stuff with other people.
Why don't the two of you come with me, hey? And she begins walking away from Alden and Robin.
Come on, Pietro. I can
with
show you these things.
With Pietro and Yvette compelled to follow. Sorry, what?
Yes.
Leaving. So, I don't have reaction. Never mind.
It's Alden's turn.
Oh yeah. Oh, Odin. Yeah.
Alright.
Oh, nice. Not 20.
And who says you're going anywhere?
Remember, before my next turn, she is unable to heal.
Uh-huh. I know. For a couple of reasons. Not just your chill touch, but she was already hit with radiant energy as well.
Yep.
So, I know she's not able to heal.
Ooh,
But anyway, the
yes,
27
love
hits, and it is a critical. How much damage do you do?
23. That could have been a little better.
She winces in agony and then drops to the gantry.
That was a close one.
And since she's dropped concentration, Pietro is no longer charmed.
What? I feel like someone closed my head.
Is Yvette uncharmed?
Not according to your stat block, no.
Oh, fuck, I phrased it wrong. Shit!
So she's unconscious though, right?
She's unconscious.
Alright,
I'm gonna let you try
I
and
know
snap
we
out. I'm gonna let you try and
unturned.
snap out of it, Yvette. Try and get a save.
Alright, we got this. We got this.
DC 14 Wisdom save. No!
Shit!
Oh
You are still charmed by the courtesan. You still think the courtesan is your friend. And these people hurt her. Alden hurt her.
Oh, then stop it! And she just slaps him. Yes.
I mean, you have to get near me first.
Yeah. She'll attempt to do that.
Alright, what does Robin do?
Do you have enough movement?
She is a
Distraction.
rogue, and a 5th level barbarian, so she is 40 feet, and if she can't even get to you, then she can just bonus action dash over to you anyway.
This is true. And then she got an action left to slap.
Yeah.
All right then.
Okay.
Double slap. So that's going to be a plus. Let's see.
It's an unarmed strike.
It's an unarmed strike. +8 to hit.
Yeah.
18 and 23. I read.
Those hit.
And that's going to be 44 plus.
Oh, you're using your claws?
8.
No.
Yeah, because like even if she's like, you know, like if she still has her like, yeah.
Are you grappling with one and doing the 2d4 plus 4 damage with the other hand, or are you scratching with both claws?
Scratching with both.
So 4d4 plus 8, yeah. 17
17,
points
yeah.
of damage.
Oof. Sorry.
Robin.
Yeah, the courtesan's in your head.
Robin will use this distraction to loot the body, so you're looting the courtesan. She has a nice dress and a whalebone corset.
Nothing else?
I mean, you can use the opportunity to stab the chorus and
she-
he dies.
She might have a butt plug or something.
Oh,
Why? I mean, if you
I
kill her,
would-
she turns to dust. You could tell if she has a butt plug.
I wouldn't be looking there if I were you.
Yeah,
Some Benoit balls or something. So that's what Robin's doing. Pietro, you have just seen Yvette slap Alden. And you are no longer under the courtesan's charms. What do you want to do?
Can I use my persuasion to try and help her snap out of it?
You could. Or you could slap her.
Then yeah, I'll do that. My strength
It's a slap fight.
is -1.
Out of it.
My strength is a -1. So it technically doesn't do anything. Can't do any damage.
I imagine that your pseudopods are a finesse weapon.
Fair enough.
D20 plus 5. Does
15. How does that deal with your AC?
Yvette, does a 15 hit?
15? Oh, I'm sorry. No, AC is 17.
That's what I thought.
So yeah, it doesn't land.
Mm-hmm. Okay. The courtesan is going to make a death save. That's one success. Sorry?
Technically, she would be able to start healing again because it's my next turn and I didn't reapply the chill type.
This is also true. But it does say that she has to have at least one. She has to have at least one hit point. So, and she doesn't. So, she can't heal yet. Alden.
Right. Yeah, Vet, snap out of it.
20 hits.
Cool.
So for your
Stop slapping
so
me.
that
I'm
would be
only allowed to do
4
that.
points of damage. Oh, you're doing shocking grasp. Fucking hell. So 2d8,
Yeah,
2d8
honestly, that's
lightning.
fair.
2d8
I
lightning.
probably deserve that.
12. You are literally shocked back to your senses.
Ooh.
Oh, and
What's going on?
I guess this is ironic because of my ability that adds my intelligence modifier to it at 17.
Oh no!
Oh, that's the same amount of damage I dealt to you, so I guess
Exactly.
justice was served.
Fair.
I guess we're even.
Are you good now?
What happened?
Gone to your head.
Okay. Robin.
Robin, if you're done over there, can you just kill that bitch already so we can get this over with?
Wait, how do vampires work? I don't often come against them. They do.
Stab it. Just
Sure,
stab her.
I'll just stab.
You have advantage because they are unconscious.
Yes. Roll to hit, it would be +6.
Remember, you have extra limbs.
Yeah, I will use. Yeah, the limb bonus gives me. Yeah, it's still rolling to hit, so it'll just still be D6, right? +6, I mean.
Well, first you need to roll the hit. Yeah. So.
Someone tells me that
Does not. But they have advantage, so roll that again.
Oh yeah.
That hits, and that's automatically 2 failed death saves.
Did she have 1 fail?
No, she had 1 success.
Yeah.
Oh.
Attack using side blades because the blood. I don't want the blood getting on it.
Okay.
That'd be.
But you don't need to do damage in this case because they're already unconscious.
Ah, true. Yeah.
But if you're making an extra attack, that would also be at advantage.
Oh yeah, I can do another attack.
Yeah.
Bad. Oh well.
Does not hit. Okay. Pietro, do you want to have a go?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and run the bitch out of the here.
Okay. Attack with advantage. Nat 20. She is destroyed.
Nice. Woo!
She went for the fucking heart.
Should have gone for the head.
For what Pietro understands, the heart's the important part.
Yeah, no, it's a quote from a Marvel movie. Anyway.
It's a
It's a reference to geekdom. Well, yeah, now...
Do I need to
Sorry?
damage? Do I even need to roll the damage?
You do not need to roll damage when they're already unconscious. It's just automatic death save fails, and she did. Do you want to consume the body so that there's no evidence?
Yes. Yes, and that way this bitch can't come back.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she's a spawn anyway. I don't think she's going to come back either way.
Yeah, Robin basically wants it to basically the body.
Okay. If you eat the evidence, no one finds out. Yeah, this is true. So yes,
that's an Urkther move right there.
So yes, while Pietro is absorbing the biomass of this vampire, what do the rest of you want to do?
We should go. It's dangerous to be up here.
It's dangerous to go
Yeah.
alone.
Take this.
Yeah.
Take this.
Yeah.
The last time we were up here, I got kidnapped.
You
No.
almost
That
got
psychopath.
you almost got kidnapped again.
Yeah, it did almost happen twice.
Yes,
That would have been a lot worse.
2 nickels.
So,
Yeah, we should
Oh
go
wow,
back.
that's crazy.
What do you roll them there, Alden?
Cure wounds.
You got
Also got
17.
17.
17 hit points back.
Hmm.
All right.
Get back to the.
it's all even. It all evens out at the end of the day because I do also have regeneration, so I can get that hit points back pretty
I guess I don't
easily.
have to worry about healing you either.
Yeah.
So are you going?
In fact, I don't think that would have done anything for me anyway.
You're going to rappel back down the side of the spire.
Then Piet's like, back to the others.
Can we see like a bottom?
I'm sorry.
Can we see like a when it comes to like where we're going? Can we see like the bottom of it, like where we want to end up?
If you want to go down the trench in the middle, then you can get all the way. You could in theory fall all the way to the very bottom of the spire, but you would definitely go splat.
Well, best to going down to the. Oh no way! The mad lad's going feather falling on it.
The Mad Lad. Yeah, that's true, and you can cast it on up to 5 creatures, so you can all float gently back down, allowing every level to see that you are floating gently back down through all the levels. And then I'm assuming when you come level with your own tier, you're going to try and grab onto a railing and pull yourself in.
Mm.
Yeah, I can see it. Yeah, I imagine Pietro's, you wear like a pseudopod to, make sure, get up there. Like,
Oh, hello?
Hello.
Oh,
Hello.
hey. I think I cut out a little bit there.
So,
That-
are you up for this plan, everybody?
Falling down?
I mean, you can always just take the like regular route down. I just had that spell just in case we do.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I guess we could, but really depends how far up we are and how far. Well, I mean, how long we have Featherfall for. What is it, like 10 minutes?
1 minute.
1 minute. Yep.
So you've got
And do we just fall 60 per round,
60
and then
feet
the
per
spire?
round? So that means you would be able to fall 600 feet without taking any falling damage. If it takes if it's more than that, then you're going to start plummeting again.
Yeah, I think the spire is definitely taller than that, though.
But I mean, we're not going down the entire spire. We're going back to where
Yeah,
we were.
just we got to figure out
I feel like this.
where our stop would be in relation to that.
I mean, again, it's there just in case we do fall. I'm not saying we just jump and
just start traveling down again.
Yeah, let's just climb down.
Yeah.
Yeah, worst case scenario, we can just jump off a ledge and feather fall somewhere.
Mm.
So you're going to start heading down on the gantries, or
Yeah, and
Go.
whilst we Robin's just gonna start marking like entrances to like big houses and stuff, just so that he knows come back, which ones to go back to.
Oh, okay. So you're making a note of where all the big fancy houses are.
Yeah.
And of course, it doesn't help I'm lumbering along now because I'm large. I can disguise myself as a guard again, but it's going to be sized up. Although, if I remember right, disguise self doesn't work on creatures sized that large. Or,
You
no.
can split yourself into 2 guards if you want to.
You know what? Yeah, I'll do that.
It's me.
I mean, worst case scenario, we use the other Pietro as a distraction.
This is true.
Yeah, and Robin, your base, while you're doing all the checking and such, you see Pietro basically split into another him.
Mm-hmm. Hello, me.
Yeah, he's pretty much playing this shit.
I'm just imagining like two guards just walking down a building just like that. just walking on a wall. Just
Probably when a drunk looks over, sees that, and it's like, that's enough.
Yeah, I mean, Yvette, pretty much walks down the side of the building the same way.
Oh, you're going down the side of the building? Okay, cool.
Well, no, I mean, like, she, like, that, I'm just pointing that out, you know?
You could go that way, yeah.
Yeah.
Alden is the one who is going to have the most difficulty taking a route that involves climbing.
True. So you probably benefit the most from the...
Which if I knew, probably would have gotten it.
mm.
So he could technically do the fly down method while we walk down.
Do you have any way of... I mean, if you fall down... If you go down the gap in the middle... do you have any way of not being noticed as you float down? Or... It would probably be safer to walk. Though you'd probably have to get through your own... Get through the rebels fighting.
I mean, that would be the perfect distraction.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What do you think? For one, investment into slippers of spider climb.
What?
I'm saying investment into slippers of spider climb.
So are you saying that before you head down, you want to go to the shops?
No, at that point.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I mean, if we want to do the thing where we just climb, if that'd be easier, I have an idea.
Go.
Yeah?
I could literally just shrink myself and use the rope to tie myself to the vet.
You could tie yourself to what?
Oh!
To get vet.
That'd be funny.
What am I missing?
Reduce.
Someone that can climb.
Oh,
I think he's...
Yeah, cast reduce on myself first, make me smaller, then tie myself to the vet. It's easier for her to carry me down.
Tie yourself to what?
Yvette.
Yvette. Okay, I thought you said that.
To that.
I'm gonna tie myself to that. That's not very nice. All right.
She would not appreciate that. Well, I mean, oh god.
Yeah, I know what you mean. All right. So
Yeah, and I mean it. Well, to lessen the kind of weight that Yvette would have to carry.
You could probably just stand on her back as she goes down. Since you're tiny.
It's about strong.
Well, not tiny, but small.
Small.
Oh, small. Like, how small are we talking?
Halfling.
Oh, so he's gonna need a piggyback ride.
Yes.
Fine. She just begrudgingly.
But I suppose they could.
Just in that-
I suppose they could sit upright in relation to you as you're walking down the side of the building, like you're just walking along the ground.
Yeah.
You would be facing down. They could be sitting on your back, upright, perpendicular to you.
I'm about to say, if you went with piggyback, I would imagine for the dude that can't spider climb, the blood's rushing to your face.
They're not upside down.
What do you think I said to your face?
It'd be more like, if he was just like sitting as normal, like it'd be like a sort of escalator.
Yeah.
One that runs on blood.
That's Crim.
I'm just,
I mean, I wouldn't say she has blood in her, but
I mean, you may not have blood in you, but you still technically run on blood.
escalated.
That escalated quickly. Alright. So anyway, between using the gantries to get back outside and you climbing back down the outside for a little part, with Featherfall on you all just in case, and then coming back inside through the larger access tunnels of the lower levels, you would get to skip the big fight and avoid the guards and all of that noise.
yep.
Success.
Back to the Resistance HQ.
Mm-hmm. Which you will find mostly empty except for a few injured folks. And an angel holding a baby.
I take it the guards were a lot tougher than they looked.
They came at us from both sides.
Oh, that is anybody killed?
Quite a few were killed in the crush. There's still lots of us fighting up there. We managed to get quite a few more bodies together, but
How many of them were copies?
I don't know.
Where are they fighting?
The upper middle level.
We need to go up there, and we need to stop any more damage from being done.
How?
I'm with this guy. How exactly are we going to stop this?
Yeah.
We need to get them out of there. We need to cut our losses.
Again, how?
It just. I'm sorry, I'm having a brain fart.
That's okay. Like, just
Let's just go up there. We'll support them. during their fight, and we'll
I
pull them
kind of
out.
have an idea.
Yeah.
I just don't know how well you guys might like this one.
All
What
right.
is it?
So you know how Pietro, you tend to make copies,
Yeah.
and your copies are kind of flammable.
Oh,
I get the
I
idea.
see.
Firebomb it.
Yeah,
Well, Pietro does have the extra biomass for a copy right now.
There'd also be some already in the field fighting, because that was part of the plan. That any of the rebels that fall in battle,
are consumed and
they're consumed and reproduced and put back into the fight.
Robin, how good are you? How good of a shot are you?
I can't say I've done that much range stuff, but I can try. Oh, I know I'm proficient in hand crossbows, so that is range stuff. Never mind.
Yep. So long as you shoot.
It depends what weapon. If it's a crossbow, if it's a crossbow, then yeah, I'd be good.
Very good. And Pietro, you can shoot firebolt. So,
Yeah.
all right, let's go.
All right.
Feels bad killing.
I think this is probably a bit of a better plan than what I had in mind, but
Instead of risking yourself, you could just get Bernie.
Is Bernie even there?
No, he'd have to go down a few levels to. I'm sure he would have been told to stay the fuck away.
Yeah, especially when the battlefield becomes more and more of a gigantic fireball.
Oh, also to be fair, I don't think Olden has met Bernie, so he wouldn't.
yeah.
You'd probably be aware of him though, just from your underground contacts.
Yeah, but I wouldn't know he's directly related to the rebellion. I know he's around. I know he's crazy.
Mm-hmm. That he's a pyromaniac. Yeah.
Yeah, and Robin, to give you some context, the base is basically in a clockworker's shop.
Okay.
Yeah. An artificer's workshop.
That makes sense.
Alright, so we're gonna go find Bernie.
Yeah, we probably.
I mean, we should probably do it quickly because there is still fighting going on.
Yeah, this is true.
Yeah,
This is
maybe
true.
Yeah, since
That's
I
what I
want to
was
do it quickly,
trying.
we could just go ourselves.
It would be
because
faster to go yourselves.
Yeah, that's one thing. It might be faster just to let go ourselves. And
Yeah, I mean, do we really need anything special? Because
Well, not
I mean,
really.
all we really need to do is just ignite a fuse, which anybody can do. It doesn't take a pyromaniac. You know.
Well, not really a few. We have to
Start
ignite
fire.
the Pietros.
Yes, you have to identify.
And while that's going on, Olden's going to look for something that he could actually, use to basically light the arrows on fire, just in case he needs to do that.
Oil-soaked rag around the tip of the arrow.
Yep.
And I'll take a crossbow. A crossbow.
Cross, bro.
Cross-
It's like a.
It's just-
it's
It's the homie that never shuts up about CrossFit.
Oh,
yeah.
gods.
am I the only one that's imagining a crossbow that just says, "Sup, bro"?
Yeah, that's
I
the
mean,
Oh, like the gun off of Borderlands.
other.
that's all I got. Anyway,
Anyway,
am I the only one that thinks the bane would make a perfect cursed item in D&D?
it would.
It would be fun. I would love it. It was one of my favorite guns playing the game, oddly enough.
Even though it's absolute shit.
Yeah. Well, I mean, with the right perks, it actually does a decent amount of damage.
Style over practicality.
Just play with the volume off, it's fine. Anyway.
Alright, so we'll get this stuff ready and then we'll head right back up, I guess.
Yep. So
I have the choice between a flame tongue and the sword that says "Yabba-dabba-doo" every time I hit something with it. I think I know which one I'm picking.
Gotcha. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to think about that now. So when so you begin heading back up, the elevator is out of order. There's some rookie bluecoats at the elevators, preventing people from going up, and explaining that there's a protest taking place on an upper level, and for people's safety, they need to remain down here. But are you taking the maintenance tunnels instead, or what's?
It's probably a good idea. I mean, it can't be that far.
As it's also seen to be one of our most reliable methods of travel.
Mm-hmm. And of course, you know them well, so you can avoid the
ghouls.
Ghoul pits. Yes.
Yeah. Thank God you have some. Thank God you got, because it's literally born of the gears. It's a full.
Yeah.
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 So you get up to the level where the trouble is taking place, and you see bluecoats and on one side, and the armored knights of the upper levels fighting fighting with the rebels in the middle. Basically, the rebels are caught in a kill box. You do. It's an absolute nightmare.
Ooh.
Meat grinder.
Ugh. Then yeah. Then I don't know about you guys, but I imagine we should be attacking the ones that are non-armored first.
The blue coats.
So that way
they've got an escape route.
So that way they're going escape route.
Yeah, we gotta clear out some sort of escape route, or it's gonna be a slaughter.
Yeah.
Then after that, focus our attention on the armored dudes. Anyone here have people, or something that likely would make that armor, make something like heavy armor unpleasant?
Is anybody?
I mean, I could. Yvette is an assassin. She could probably sneak up on one of the tougher guys and deal a lot of damage before the fight starts. She's just got to get
the whole point is just
The
to get
fight
the
is
rebels
ongoing.
out. I don't think. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. I guess I wouldn't really get surprised then.
Nope.
Let me just check how it's worded.
Ooh, Crown of Madness is a good spell.
Now, if you have, yeah. What was that?
So, Robin was trying to use Crown of Madness, or he was looking it up.
Okay, I can pull that up for you.
Beyond denying.
Mm-hmm. Everything's behind a paywall. There we go.
I could I could Crown of Madness like I could crown as madness one of the
One of the cops.
one of the cops or one of the armored guys.
You could. And have them turn on each other.
Yeah. And that would create chaos.
There is a little bit of chaos already taking place. Looks like there are some bluecoats and knights in the melee fighting on behalf of the rebels.
Anthony, can I do something stupid?
I'm sure you can.
Wait. Actually, I think
I believe in you.
takes a while, doesn't it?
What are you thinking?
I said 2 min takes a while, doesn't it?
A 2 minute
It takes an hour.
What are you thinking of doing?
I was gonna put on the crown.
Put on
The
Oh.
crown.
the beholder crown.
The
You haven't attuned to that yet.
Yep.
Huh? Okay. Yeah. It's not something you can do right before combat, unfortunately.
Anyway, shall we roll initiative to get into the fray?
Sure, can do.
Are we just jumping in?
What do you
Do you
guys think?
You want to discuss the plan of attack first? Bearing in mind, the more you're talking, the more shit's going down.
Because currently, if we keep talking, we're going to keep losing men.
Yeah, but if we jump in there without a plan, we could end up dying.
Yeah.
I think. Is
Well,
there
you have
any? Is there like any like really? Nah, never mind.
Really, what?
I was gonna say like, is there any like really tough combatants in there? Like a single guy that's kind of organizing the whole thing.
On the rebel side?
No, on the blue coat side, or is it just there's just a bunch of guys?
It's just melee at this point. Just
All right.
chaos.
Yeah, it's probably too hard to identify anything.
Even if you took out a leader, nobody's gonna fucking notice.
Yeah, that's true.
However, there is as you're talking, you do see a couple of the rebels merge into a larger version, who then begins wailing on the bluecoats. They are also clearly trying to make an escape route.
Well, I guess if you wanted to do that thing where we blow up some of the clones,
That would be one of them.
You know, make
Or
an
two of them.
inferno. Yeah, that'd be like 3 of them combined, I think, right?
I mean, yeah, if we see this massive thing, I would tell everybody to aim at it with any fire you have.
Then, shall we?
Are you going to be okay with that, Pietro? That is technically you.
Well, technically speak, yeah, I imagine Pietro does have a level of concern, but unfortunately, this is a case where sacrifices have to be made.
Okay.
It's either the rebellion dies, or a few people die.
Uh-huh. So you willing to hurt a few for the survival of the rebellion as a whole? Okay.
Yeah. Because, yeah, imagine Pietro is picking up on that theme of, you know, sacrifice sometimes have to be made.
Okay. So, I mean, you still haven't been noticed, so if you want to, you can all coordinate a a volley of fire attacks on the big dude.
I really don't have any capability of dealing fire damage, I don't think.
Do you have any torches?
No, I don't.
I mean, do you have any projectile proficiency? That's kind of what I was setting up for.
Yeah, she does, but she just doesn't have the items.
You have a
Oh yeah, that's why I grabbed.
You can throw a dagger that has been wrapped in an oily rag. It's
Oh,
on
yeah.
fire.
And yet,
That'd probably work.
really touch it, and it becomes soaked in oil.
This is true. He is the oil.
He is the oil.
He is the oil.
I'm the man with the oil, and the oil is me, and
Conscious control. That's
something,
keeping
something.
from, well, oozing on stuff.
Yes. You just have to let go a little bit.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I could probably do that in that case.
Cool.
I took a crossbow for that reason.
Mm-hmm. So
Let me
again,
make that attack roll,
you
because
can
I
just-
guess we're going to be doing those.
Yeah. So
And
roll to hit with
and it's a good-
flaming crossbow bolt, flaming dagger, whatever else you shoot. Go.
Would it be my normal roll to hit?
And don't worry about the armor class, guys. I don't have. Pietro doesn't have unarmored defense.
Cool.
Mhm.
What's your AC?
Yeah, what's your AC?
I doubt beating any of what we just rolled.
Yeah.
Without
Probably.
20 and 9.
Just
14. You have to beat 14, and you did.
all right. Yeah.
So
We're all good.
only isn't it 14 with armor?
that's a good point. They might have some
And when-
armor. But anyway,
Bigger forms.
those all
The
hit.
equip-
Those all hit. It's fine. So, how much damage do you all do?
What's the damage for crossbows? Crossbows. Ah,
You have a
Right.
hand crossbow, right?
yeah, hand crossbow.
D6.
Mhm.
6. And it wouldn't have
Plus-
plus.
Plus your
Would it
dex
have-
modifier and a d6 of fire damage.
It would. Plus D6.
That's total 7.
Okay. The dude's on fire, anyway. And he's... Go on.
Okay, and it's right. 10 there.
Get it figured out? Ah, perfect. That's what you were doing. Okay. So, yeah.
Oh wait, Matt, did you roll damage?
No.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I should probably roll with advantage. I forgot
No,
about that.
Damage. Damage.
Oh, damage. Sorry. Would I feel like this would trigger sneak attack, right?
Yes.
From assassinate. Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, I had 3d6 plus 3d6 to mine then.
Oh, 1d4 plus.
I wonder what would happen when you
4.
if a peer if
And
one of
then
the-
do I add an additional dice for the fire?
Yes, an additional d6 of fire damage. What were you trying to say, Pietro?
I wonder what would happen if when a Pietro is at 0% and still on fire.
Well, they would just be a burning puddle of oil at that point.
Fair
Why
enough.
don't they just explode?
Depending
They've done that before when they died.
Right now.
when they could.
Or that might be correlation.
It depends on. If they start to if they're so hot that they boil, then they're gonna pop. But yeah, and splash with burning oil on other people. Yeah, it depends on.
I mean,
Sorry.
I'm just saying, if we didn't have to actually kill it with just one hit, I think that would be like a lot of, coming its way.
Well, so anyway, he's on fire and he's screaming and flailing all over the place. He catches several of the blue cloaks take fire damage, but more importantly, several more of the rebels combust.
Oh my god.
Well, they were oil anyway. That'll probably be fine. We can just make more.
It's fine.
The problem is that the several rebels are probably within the live rebels.
Mm-hmm. Not
I mean,
for much longer.
you just put those guys out. It's technically non-magical fire.
Decapitated the entirety of the resistance.
You might have killed the entire resistance for the moment, but you can always find more. It's fine. There's always more people going to be unhappy. It's fine.
Wait, I just thought about something. We haven't been seen yet, right?
You haven't been seen yet.
So, as far as everyone's
nobody's
concerned,
looking for you.
the blue coats...
Suddenly, this dude spontaneously combusts. The blue coats are fighting him off, and more people are burning. It's absolute chaos, and they're too busy dealing with what's right in front of them to go looking for you. So,
And is it loud enough that they would not be able to hear us?
what do you have in mind?
Basically, if we let off spells that just do verbal component.
Yeah, again, they're
Would they
right
be-
in. The noise of melee combat is going to drown any spell casting that you do out. Yeah.
Then let us start sparking up.
You're going to have a smoke?
No, start firing off some stuff.
Okay. What was Alden's idea? Because I'm sure.
Oh, no, it wasn't really an idea. It's more like we could still spin this as, blue coats bad.
Yeah, we
didn't
could.
just accidentally murder our entire resistance by,
Set them on
I mean,
fire.
if the fire spreads, there's going to be other places that are going to get destroyed or burned from this, and then more blame is going to be put on the blue coats. Yeah. Well, this could work.
Use it.
This
Just use this
totally
for your
worked in our
propaganda
favor.
machine. Yes.
Yeah.
Also, wasn't it also said about the church thing that they had the concerns of too many Pietro clones?
Yeah, they were. They did that. But they wanted. They also wanted to make sure that they had plenty of their own.
Then yeah, I would imagine this would shave down the number of Pietro clones
It
currently.
certainly does. It certainly does.
Oh, yeah.
Sure, Pietro's a little scared, but then not being funny, Pietro's already scared with fire.
Yep. So, as the fire spreads, the people start to lose their nerve and break. Like both the blue coats and the knights retreat to get to safety. People are screaming in all directions on fire. Some of them clearly are people on fire rather than burning oil people.
Pound of madness on a couple of the armored ones.
On a couple of them.
Oh, on some of the armored ones.
I believe you can only target one.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I meant it.
So,
Just
okay, yeah, one of them definitely gets the metallic iron crown sprouting from its head. What you gonna do with that dude?
Just get him to just start attacking.
Attacking his own people as they're retreating?
Yeah.
It's causing even more chaos.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, the battle is... all sides are broken. People are retreating. Job done.
Yeah, I guess that's one way to solve it.
Yeah. Back to the resistance to see what's left.
Yeah, and go back to Geppetto, see how many burn victims have made it back.
God.
Is that what you're doing now then? Heading back to Geppetto's?
Yeah.
Yep. Bradley.
Yeah.
And talk to Bradley.
No, R.I.P. Bradley.
Oh, fair.
Because after all, if all the Pietros are gone, that includes the Bradley.
It's very likely that he was one of the ones leading the charge, yes.
Hmm.
So,
Show great initiative, though.
I'm sorry, what?
Show great initiative, though.
Showed great initiative, yes. All right. All right, so you make your way back to Geppetto's, and sure enough, there are people there, barely holding it together, burned, injured, traumatized.
Hey.
They had us surrounded, man.
It's just character building.
You don't... Who the fuck are you?
I'm a bad actor.
You weren't there, man. It was horrible.
I mean, at least you survived.
Should be thankful for that fact at the very least.
I saw so many of my friends die. Can you imagine seeing one of your buddies, like, being digested in front of you? And then the thing that ate him just standing back up and looking just like him.
Ugh.
Yeah,
no, I could not imagine.
to realize that yes, yeah, it's understandable why Pietro thinks it might be a good idea to ease up on making copies.
Yeah, I think it's not a good idea to have too many copies. Yeah, definitely.
Because that's the reason why people would want to take you out. They're fucking scared of you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, we managed to find out what the weapons are.
You found the weapons? You found the weapons cache. Amazing.
Well, technically, no, we didn't. It turns out Lee was kind of a dud.
Oh.
Yeah.
But I mean, good news. That means the others can't use it against us. So positive.
But how? I mean, the whole point of us dying and getting burned and getting eaten was so that you could find the weapons, so we could find. All of that was for nothing. Are you kidding me?
Well, I mean, it wasn't entirely for nothing. We did kill a sanguinite.
One fucking sanguinite!
Like, guys, should we tell them? Fuck's sake, guys, we are
It's
It's pretty.
More than any of us were expecting.
Like, Pietro is starting to see what, is seeing that, if we don't tell them, they're going to abandon quickly because they think we're dicks.
Tell us what? Tell us
It's
what, man?
not- It's not just
Spire.
a weapon.
It
The Spire's a
it
ship.
wasn't.
Alden?
It was unfortunately not a good lead. It was a setup to try to get us outed by the Sanguinites.
Oh.
What is
Uh,
this about a ship?
I
We're nowhere near
Oh,
the
yeah, no,
ocean,
that's-
man. That's not gonna be any good to us.
No, not that. Not that kind of ship. Like a relationship. You know that
yeah.
one Sanguinite guy who, for some reason, is very obsessed with this one.
okay, we're starting to disagree here. Okay.
Sorry, I spoke too soon.
Sorry, because it's like Pietro is like, trying to be straight.
Yeah, and out of
Like-
character, Olden is trying to stop you from saying stuff to them because it's not a good idea to go around telling everybody we are in a giant ship, especially people who are not reliable.
Yeah. I forgot about that fact.
Then
It's like how earlier when we started talking to Robin, he tried to stop you from just blurting out what we're up to.
Right. Then what can we suggest here to try and keep the rebels from, abandoning us?
I mean, what are they going to do? Go to the Sanguinites? The whole point is to kill Sanguinites. Change the city. Even though this was a false lead, we still killed the Sanguinite, and that's a step towards changing the city, which is the whole goal of the rebellion.
See if you can calm this injured and traumatized rebel down, then.
What would that be?
Persuasion, deception. How do you feel?
Can I do cure? Can I do some cure wound?
Oh yeah, that'd help. Yeah. It's not going to bring his friends back from the dead, but
Oh yeah.
No, but realistically, being burnt like that and it's still not helping your mental state.
No.
No, not 7, Chris.
Yeah, I'm struggling to think of things.
Like, Pikachu, such as like, like clothing part and, heals up,
Heal his
if Pietro touches skin, immediately starts eating it.
Ah, right, yeah. Okay. So you heal him for 11 hit points, yes?
Yep.
Nice.
Although technically speaking, that includes proficiency and such, unfortunately. So,
What do you mean?
so minus off 3 of that, so it's
Oh.
4.
Wait,
So-
what?
So minus 3 from the 11?
No, minus 3 from the 7.
Okay. So that would
So,
that would also be minus 3 from the 11, wouldn't it?
So that would
If
be
it's a D8
8.
plus 4, then yes, that's going to bring it down to 8. Yes. So you do 8 points of 8. That's fine. That's more than enough for him to feel better.
It's like, I'm sorry it didn't. I'm sorry it went so poorly.
Tell me we got something useful we can use against the bastards. Please. Please tell me it was worthwhile.
She's just kind of like looking around, kind of rubbing the back of her head, kind of just looking at Olden. Not sure, like what to.
Yeah, Pietro's like, we got something they don't. We know something that the Sanguinites doesn't.
Can it be used against them?
Absolutely.
Good. And he lays back in the bed and relaxes.
Yeah, Pierre's just like,
God, people are dramatic. But that would be only telepathy between the party.
looks over, and if he had eyes, he would really be giving you a seriously look.
You're giving him the stink eye.
It's almost that they don't know what a rebellion is.
Uh-huh.
Well,
What's next, guys? What are we doing?
one thing we need to do is we need to bolster our numbers. We need to turn the Spire against those on top.
Why don't we see how our how the battle went? And well, I mean, jeez, sorry, I'm struggling today.
That's okay.
No,
I mean, if you want, we can put a pin in it here. We've only got 45 minutes left.
How do you guys feel?
I can keep going.
I can do that.
All right, I'll keep going then.
I just think if you're
Yeah, I
flying,
keep going. I'm just
you're losing focus, then I don't know.
Yeah, I'm just like I'm trying to think of things, and then it doesn't come out right, and then
I could always go to. It appears you don't. The most.
Sorry, what was that?
I could always go speak to a couple of my friends.
You could gather some Kruthix.
Yeah, I could.
that might help.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I would think from here, wouldn't it make sense to start making like propaganda posters to turn the
Yeah, you definitely want to capitalize on the massacre and pin it on the security forces.
Yeah, like saying, look what they did.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Look at how they massacred my boy.
Look how they massacred my boy.
And you know what? Pietro will start getting to work on that. You know, I'm sure there's some paper around here.
Starting
Yeah.
a smear campaign. If you could use yourself as ink.
And after all, it regenerates whenever I gain hit points and such, so technically I can run out.
Bro.
And as an additional perk, every poster would be a spy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god.
That is kind of.
I think we witnessed basically a scene out of Vietnam.
Yeah.
With the napalm.
Jeez.
Yeah. We essentially just dropped a shit ton of napalm.
Napalm.
No problem.
War crimes? What are those?
Yeah, definitely war crime.
War
Yeah.
crime. You mean war suggestion?
Yeah, exactly.
Definitely say this is this group's first war crime.
Pretty much.
It's its first?
That depends. I'm pretty sure there's been torturing involved before this point as well, but
Oh yeah.
I guess while everybody does their thing, Olden's going to head back to his office to
You know,
get
the
his
ends
files
justify. Oh,
in order.
he's gonna get his affairs in order.
His files in order. Maybe talk to a couple of his own contacts about some things.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, the ends justify the means at the end of the day.
No, not necessarily.
Yeah, especially when the current plan basically leads the majority of the resistance dead.
Yes, that's aggressive indeed.
I mean,
Yeah.
to be fair, what did they expect?
Not to get napalmed.
Yeah, not to get napalm.
I mean, I'm just
By
saying
their
this
own
is a
people.
rebellion. There's no way they're gonna, survive all of that.
Listen, it's not like they're gonna ever
Yeah,
figure it out anyway.
When you imagine yourself in a war, you don't usually imagine that you'd be the one dying.
Yeah, although I imagine most of these have become full-on alcoholic. Most survivors probably becoming full-on alcoholics from
Alcohol would be the least of you. 'Cause
and back out as more copies.
Oh,
I
dear.
mean, also to be fair, I never led my own rebellion, but I'm pretty sure the odds of survival are never that high.
Nah.
Especially when you already know you're outmatched to begin with.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm thinking probably for these posters, probably mark them down lower.
What do you mean?
You know what I mean? Like when it comes to distributing the posters,
Oh,
I'm thinking
mean,
poster
yes,
levels.
yes. You need the people you want to read them are the people who are going to be most likely to be on your side in a class war. Yes.
Yeah. We definitely need, like, supporters, or else we're never gonna win this. We need to win over the hearts and minds of the people.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't know about their hearts, but we just need their minds.
And their muscles. You'd kind of need their muscles.
We need to win over their mind and body. Heart is irrelevant.
But anyway.
Anyway,
So yes, so Pietro's making posters.
Uh-huh.
Get out the glitter.
Oh, Yvette can help you with that. Just like, why not? I don't know what else to do anyway.
Fair.
We're going to need a lot of these because they're going to end up... some people are going to end up destroying them.
We're out of glitter!
The glitter!
yeah,
Yeah,
but it's like being funny. Yeah, because after all, the more we can turn the Spire against the people on the top,
Mm-hmm.
the more we can basically stop the Sanguinite's ability to charm from being as effective anymore. Because why would you willingly go into a room with a known liar?
Say we're like
Candy?
smearing candy. Ah, that's a good point.
Gold and or platinum.
Yeah, but then that's another form of
Manipulation.
They have your child hostage.
Uh-huh.
yeah.
Just portray them as like tyrants and oppressors to the lower classes, and then probably get a bunch of people.
Already.
Yeah. You know, but if we just we could use the big battle that happened up at the top as like kind of a rallying cry, because all revolutions need something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if you poke the hornet's nest enough, eventually it will do something.
Yeah. Pierre, using the fire as base and marking it as basically something they did against unarmed.
Okay. I mean,
I don't know.
Trying to
I mean,
avoid,
it's propaganda. You can spin it however you want to spin it.
trying to avoid lying. Because it's like
Who's going to fact check this?
who's gonna
Yeah,
fact check
alright.
this?
Nobody's going to go up to the remains of a bunch of charred bodies
So-
and look to see if they had weapons or not.
So how are you going to pitch this? Is it going to be basically that? Are you going to pitch it that the Bluecoats and the Knights rounded, lay an ambush, a trap for the suspected rebels?
Yeah, I'm
or
thinking-
even lured them, or gathered them up and brought them to that location to lead them
Well,
to
yeah.
slaughter?
We could
Mass
just say
execution.
that. We could just say that maybe they didn't really fully know that they were rebels, and a bunch of other innocent people got caught up in the crossfire too. Like
Oh, you don't
people that
technically
weren't
have to say
rebels but
they're
were
rebels.
also.
And I basically marked down pretty decently the idea of it's like the Zangwites. Zangwites are tyrants. They will
They will what?
join with. They cannot silence us.
Uh-huh.
Also, the idea of them having weapons is kind of irrelevant, seeing as they were just defending themselves from what appeared to be a setup.
Yes.
Then we'll not do the no weapon thing, but
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I
I
was
mean, I'm
thinking.
just saying, if a bunch of guys in armor just approached you, you would pick up the nearest sword or something and try to defend yourself, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
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 Like that's what I'm saying. Like, we kind of make it out to seem like they thought
Self-defense.
rebels were going to be here, and instead they ended up murdering a bunch of, civilians. That's I feel like the best way we could portray that. That they just killed a bunch of people because they thought they weren't.
Women and
They
children.
were against the Spire. Yeah, it's women and children and everybody. Throw that whole mix into the bag. Yeah,
I don't know
they
about the
portray them
children
as
part.
real evil guys. Yeah, that's what I suggest.
then
You could
let's
also-
do that.
Are you also
Yeah.
going to imply that the firebombing of one of the lower levels a few weeks ago was also related?
I mean,
And
would people?
was orchestrated by the Bluecoats.
So they could cover up. So they could cover up corruption from who they get their money from.
All right.
Wait, the lower levels.
I doubt.
So there was
this?
There were before you joined, the party went down to one of the lower levels to talk to some thieves that turned out to be Kruthiks, and they burned everyone as they left.
What a lovely, colourful history.
That's a different one. I know. I was thinking you could also spin since the blue coats were the ones that used the fire weapons. You could say the one that burnt their place that burnt down. It burned down because they were testing the weapons. And it got out of
Their own,
control.
the Bluecoats' own. Yeah.
Going with the good old-fashioned police brutality method.
That was kind of what we were trying to get at anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
It was all just one big scheme.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They were trying to garner sympathy before showing their
Let's go.
true colors.
Let's see if we can boil some. Let's see if we can make some people. Let's see if we can get people to start seeing the Sanguinites as bastards.
Not just the Sanguinites, but the Bluecoats and everyone.
Yeah.
Everyone who's basically paid to maintain the Sanguinites' order. Does that make sense?
Yeah, just basically the upper spire in general, I think.
By this
And the
stage, it would be more to call it basically stranglehold.
So go ahead and roll. See how persuasive you are with these propaganda posters by rolling persuasion.
I'm on it. I got +7 to this.
12.
12.
Can give you an
I'll give you
advantage.
guidance.
Okay. Thanks, mate.
Yeah, since Yvette has
So,
been helping you.
Guidance
with
and
this.
advantage. So you get to roll again, and you also get to add a d4.
A D4. Oh, and you do have inspiration, dude. You could use.
No, well, yeah. Well, can he?
You're a bard.
You can't.
Right.
You can't inspire yourself.
Oh, all right. I see. Okay, that makes sense.
26. Very nice.
I feel like it's an oversight, honestly,
Yeah.
that you can't give yourself inspiration. Like, you're a bard. Like, you wouldn't do what you do if you couldn't inspire yourself.
Oh no, man. I'm just kind of feeling a little emo today. You know. I mean, I guess I can inspire others, but me,
Inspire others.
you know.
Yeah, I'm useless, man. But you're good though. I mean, I'm just here playing my guitar, man. I suck.
Anyway,
At this point, Pietro's basically doing these things like a machine.
also because there's artistry involved as well. Performance to see how eye-catching these posters are.
Ooh, I got that one.
Nice.
Wow, nice.
These are going to
They're
be some,
really obnoxious.
They're going to be some very effective posters. Well done.
Yeah. Just give those bad boys a few days, and you know.
Yeah, you got to put them up first.
Yeah.
Yep. And people, and the people in the lower levels should start to see us as basically an option to basically throw off the chains around their necks.
You didn't put right down like an actual like, oh yeah, you know, if you're looking to join the official resistance, come to this
I don't think
address, this place at this time.
There will be
there and bring facts.
There will be punch and pie. Yes.
I don't think I will. do that.
BYOB.
Yeah, that'd be a bad idea because
Yeah.
then
You're trying to rally them up to take matters into their own hands. You don't want them meeting at a central location because that would make them.
They can easily get firebombed again.
Yes.
And yeah, I don't know. What do you think of the whole idea thing of going with the idea of something like the sanguinary tyrants
Yeah.
with us cannot silence us?
Yeah. That's good wording. I like it. Are you going to make some actual posters, like real posters, or are you?
I'll see what I can do.
You don't.
I'm
no.
not sure if I have time for that
Yeah.
between
don't.
everything else I'm doing.
Yeah. Don't. It's just because I mean, we've created them in game.
I mean, I can hop into like a Word document and make a poster. Wait, I'll bring it next session.
No, not necessarily.
This being done quite nice for merch.
I'll just draw a really bad drawing of some sort of politician shitting on some poor person. You know, and that'll be propaganda. Wait a minute, this guy actually makes a good point here.
Just take a couple crayons and draw a house on fire. Like, don't let them do this again.
All right.
Yeah,
So,
you know
yeah.
what I mean. I think,
Go on.
yeah, something snappy.
Done. Awesome. So you'll be spending your downtime of your long rest creating posters.
Yep.
I mean, they can do the poster thing. I'll be getting
Yeah,
stuff ready.
you're filing
Yeah.
your report. Yeah.
I'm also using this opportunity to start making some more potions in Spire.
Ah, cool.
And I know that Robin is planning on, gathering support from his Kruthic friends.
Indeed.
Yeah.
And when he scuttles down there, he can take some posters with him and hang them up.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool beans. All right, I think this is a good place to put a pin in it.
Same here.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. Well, I hope you guys at home have enjoyed this as much as we've enjoyed playing. You're welcome to join the D&D community. There is a link in the description. The Games and Geekery community. There is a link in the description below. And in the meantime, no matter what role you play,
Have a good game.
Have a good game.
Have a good game.